What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we are back here live in the basement for the New York Rangers versus the Carolina Hurricanes in a big matchup. The Hurricanes are now in first place with 56 points, and the Rangers are 10 points behind them with 46. This is going to be a freaking game right here. The Rangers are catching up. We've been playing pretty decent hockey. I mean, we're 20-12 right now, so we've been playing pretty decent hockey. And of course, we'll see now because we were chasing the Devils. Now we're almost caught the Devils, and now we're 10 full points behind the Hurricanes right now. So let's see what happens here. But the Rangers have definitely been coming around as of late. They've been getting better in games. We've been getting more production out of these games. And some games we just fall flat. I don't understand it. But the last game, I know we were doing the Jets, but I watched the highlights. Yaroslav Halak used to kill the Rangers when we played against them, especially when he was with the Islanders. And now he's with us, and he still kills us. Although Halak, as of recently is 3-1-1 in his past 5 games, 3-1-1. So that's a positive. That's a positive that we're looking for right there, guys. I mean, he has to step up because they can't even send him down, by the way. They can't even send him down. He has a no-move clause in his contract. No-move clause. Can you imagine that? But he has a no-move clause. So at least for this year, he does. So let's see if he can continue some good play. We did pull out the win the other night. So regardless of how many times he was trying to give up the game, again, we are 10 points behind right now, 10 points behind first place. Trocheck is in 13 goals in 38 games this year. Now the Hurricanes goalie has a 1.94 goals against average. Come here, Rocco. Come here. Say what's up to everybody. Getting this game underway. Who do we got in here? Trouba train. OG cellar dweller accounted for. Trouba's in the basement. $1 trucker Doug, my trucking brother, out on the roads right now. Doug in the basement. Dez. OG cellar dweller, Dez, my beautiful basement squad reacts. Daughter, Dez in the basement. Gunner, another cellar dweller, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Gunner's in the basement. Quick, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Quick's in the basement. Yo, they got a shot off already. Game's just getting underway. Manav, another OG cellar dweller in the basement. Manav, what is going on, brother? President, always, guys. DeMar Hamlin still hanging in there. He's definitely the thought of the day today. Definitely on our minds this whole day. Definitely on our minds now. It feels weird to be doing sports while he's going through what he's going through, but apparently they're making some strides, man. Apparently they're making strides. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell, notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. Guys, you're going to have to give me a minute. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm back. All right, we got it just underway. 19-11 left in the first period. Shoot that, Mika. No, back over. Let's go. Let's get a quick one early. Let's show them where it's at. Let's show them what's up. I tell you, man, the Carolina looks like a whole bunch of old Rangers. Katechkov, the goalie for the Hurricanes, is 10-1. 10-1 with a 1.94 GAA. Rocco, stop, man. What's the problem, dude? He's all wound up tonight, guys. Rocco is wound up. Rock, my #1 cellar dweller. Rock, my honey, in the basement. OG cellar dweller for sure. Dez, the mascot. Yes, the mascot. Right here. Gunner. Over $5.1 million donated to Hamlin's charity so far. It's incredible, Gunner. Incredible. And what a charity it is, man. Incredible outpouring for Hamlin, his charity, the support from the Bills. The Bengal fans have been amazing. Just outright great human natures coming together in a serious situation. What are you doing? Just briefly, the scariest situation I've seen two in my lifetime. Monday nighter, Lawrence Taylor breaking Joe Theismann's shin, went right through his leg. It was disgusting. That one. And Dennis Byrd getting paralyzed on the field when he ran into Scott Mercereau, his teammate. They were going to sack the quarterback. The quarterback stepped up and they ran into each other, and he broke vertebrae or whatever he had done, and he was paralyzed, man. That was the scariest thing I'd ever seen on the field until yesterday. Yesterday tops all of it, and it's not even like you want to top any of this stuff, man. That was some really scary stuff yesterday. Really scary. John O'Sullivan, another cellar dweller accounted for. John's in the basement. Manav, hi, Rock. Come on, man, keep saving. Let's go. Good, and I'm glad they're starting Igor. You can't start Halak in a game of this. You just can't start Halak in this kind of game. Just can't. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. 17-10 left in the first. Derek, another cellar dweller accounted for. Derek, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Big Bear, another cellar dweller accounted for. Big Bear's in the basement. Big Bear's in the basement. What's going on, brother? Happy New Year to everybody in here. Happy New Year. Again, if I hadn't seen you from the other day. The Truba, I remember when John McSherry dropped dead behind home plate in Cincinnati. Oh my gosh, man. Wow. John, Michael, that was big time. That was the umpire. That was the umpire. Come on, Kravtsov, do something. Kravtsov's somebody I really want to see a lot from. They got to keep playing him. I got to know what we got with this kid. And by the way, the Rangers are not wearing their new reverse retro jerseys. Not wearing them. Thank goodness. They're 1-5 at home since they've been wearing them. They're 1-5 in those jerseys. I don't ever believe in those kind of stats, but it's hard to ignore that they're 1-5 in that retro jersey, which I wore mine because I thought they were wearing the newer ones that they have. This is an old one, but I thought they were going to be wearing it tonight, so I wore this one. But anyway, whatever. It's better they don't wear it because they lose too much in that jersey. Again, I don't believe in that sort of stuff, but it's hard to deny that when they wear that, that's what's going on. The other one, Michael, I remember was in the Super Bowl, Bengals 49ers in 88, 89, right? 88, around there. Tim Krumrie, remember his foot? With all his tendons ripped and snapped in his leg? That's what his foot was doing in the middle of a play, just flapping side to side. None of it compares to what happened yesterday. Not one part of it. Those are the scariest things I've ever seen. Up until yesterday, Dennis Byrd topped it all. I had never seen something like that. And now I've seen worse, and I don't want to see that ever again. Thank goodness. Keep the press. Shoot it! Come on, Lafreniere. Come on, man. We need a lot of production out of him, too, man. We need a lot of production out of Laffy. All right, 14:33 left in the first period. We gotta do something here, guys. We gotta do something tonight. I want to win. And there's like in the standings right now, have you guys noticed? You guys noticed in the standings here? After the Hurricanes, you have 56 points, 5 points ahead of the Devils, and then we're all separated by 2 points after that. Everybody is all bunched together in the middle. Let's see. You got 49 points for the Devils. Isn't that funny? We're right behind them. We were like 14 points behind them a long time ago. Now we're on top of them, but it's the Hurricanes now we're after. Capitals have 47. The Rangers are 46. The Penguins are 44. The Islanders are 44. And then the Flyers are way behind with 36 points. We're all bunched right in the middle there, guys. We're bunched right in the middle of everybody. Everybody can be jumping each other, leapfrogging, whatever term you want to use. We can all be doing that in this division here, man. Everything's up for grabs. Everything. Even being 10 points behind the Hurricanes means nothing on January 3rd. Come on, Schneider. And we're 12-5 on the road, guys. I mean, we've been doing we overall have been playing some really good hockey. We're 20-12 as a team. I think, what are we in our four overtime losses? I got to check that, but I think so. John Sally, another cellar dweller accounted for. John, what's going on, brother? Thanks for dropping in and supporting the chat, man. Truba, good to see Laffy out there. Yep. I think they should keep playing these guys, Michael. I think they should keep playing the youth. Keep playing Lafreniere. Keep playing Vitale. Let's see what these kids got, man. You got to keep playing them. And Lafreniere, the #1 overall pick, he's supposed to be a generational player. Let's keep him going, man. I want to see that come out in him. I want to see that come out in him. A lot of Ranger fans aren't big on him. I've been annoyed with him, but oh, come on. Come on. This is what, oh. What's my biggest pet peeve this year with this team? What is it? Guys hanging around the net, our guys, defense hanging around the net, and they score a goal. How does that happen? How are they getting so many shots off? How are they getting so many shots off? Igor save, and our defense standing around. Who are the culprits here? Trouba, Keandre, Panarin's over there. Panarin's not even on defense. Look at Igor. Why are these guys, Trouba and Keandre, are standing right there, and they're getting shots off? That should not be, man. Should not be. Come on. Should not be. Gunnar, it was incredible to see all NFL teams show support to DeMar. Oh, no doubt, Gunnar. Gunnar, man, the outpouring for him is absolutely amazing. How can you not? How can you not? And I don't know when they're redoing the game, and who cares at this point? The NFL said they're not resuming the game this week, and nobody really cares, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. These players aren't. Come on, man. Who's thinking about a game? Insane. Really insane. Wow. Come on, Rangers. Let's go, man. That goal should have never happened. Never happened. Sloppy play on defense. Sloppy play on defense. That should have never, ever happened. Ever. Yeah, John Trouba, going back to what you were talking about, John McSherry, man, that was some really, that was frightening. Frightening. Len Bias was another one. Thankfully, Hamlin is not going to join those groups, man. Hamlin's going to survive. He's going to live a good life, man. He's going to be okay. And thankfully, as you mentioned earlier, Trouba, I saw your, before I get on here, I saw your message there, your comment. Thank you to the EMS being on top of that, because he suffered no brain damage. The loss of oxygen wasn't long to his brain. He didn't lose it, so he had lost nothing there, man. He's okay there. That's really, really, really good news. Really good news. So that's something that we're keeping an eye on. I keep checking to hear. I keep checking my other laptop here to see if I got any more updates. I'm going to try to keep updates going throughout the night on throughout this whole game on Hamlin. So let's see what happens with him, guys. But as of right now, it's pretty much status quo. He's still in critical condition and so on. But I think that'll be a good sign for him to get out, and move on with his life, man. He was saved. He was completely saved, man. So keep the prayers rolling. That's what's up. Rock, hey, Manav. Rock said, what's up to Manav? Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. Oh, toward 1,000 subs. That's muscle memory, guys. We're going to 5,000 subs. We're aiming for 5,000 subs. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. The ultimate goal, 10,000 subs. 5,000's on the horizon, and that's what we're going to go for. Deep horizon, but we're going to get there. Arma, what is going on? Arma, another cellar dweller account for. Arma in the basement. What's going on, man? Flex, First Australian cellar dweller in the basement. Flex, what is going on? Good day back to you, brother. Good day back to you. I never have the cool accent to say good day. It's good day. I try it, man, but I'll just chop it up, make it sound horrendous. So, Flex, welcome into the basement, brother. As usual, man. Thanks for the support. Let's go, Rangers. Clear this puck out. 11:45 and counting left in the first period. Let's go, guys. Come on, man. You're in front of the home crowd. Let's go. Step it up. Yeah, so we're going to be good on that, man. These Rangers are going to be good, man. We're going to go far this year. We're going to go far. Far. I fully believe it, man. Just now at Halak winning some games, you can start giving Igor these breaks that we need before the playoffs. Isn't that funny? The playoffs will be here before you know it. Now that we hit the new year, it's going to be April, May. The playoffs will be here, man. Playoff. Look at Brent Burns scoring that goal, by the way. Brent Burns, he was on the Sharks for like 5,000 years, man. Guy's been around forever. He's the one that scores on us. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. You can't make this stuff up, man. Brent Burns, he's been on the Sharks. He was on the Sharks forever. Ever. And here we are. Arma, I'm a new sub here, but I really do enjoy your streams. Don't stop doing these anytime soon. Love the energy, brother. I'm not going anywhere, Arma. Right here. Everybody in here, the regular cellar dwellers, you're new in here. Thanks for the sub, Arma. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. I'm here, brother. Rangers, Jets, Knicks, Yankees, Bills, Giants. We're doing everything. The playoffs are coming up now. We're doing the Bills and the Giant games for sure. I'm doing both of those. Daniel, another cellar dweller accounted for. Daniel is in the basement. Hello, Johnny B. Waiting for the Bolts versus the Blackhawks. That should be a layup for the Bolts. That should be a layup. That game, Daniel. The Bolts should win that one, man. Absolutely. I hear you, brother. Like I told you, man, Tampa's my second favorite team. Been that way since 2006, 2005, somewhere around there. Go, Schneider, shoot that! Come on, man. Halfway through the first period right now. We're halfway through the first period. Come on, Rangers, let's go. Take it to the Canes like you did in the playoffs, man. Rock. Arma, his energy is amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, my honey. Yes, it is. Thank you. I feed off the energy from the chat. So welcome in, Arma. Hope to see you here on all the live streams, brother. Everybody you see in here is here all the time, Arma. Welcome in. Manav, how you doing today, Rock? Prayers for Danny Hamlin, Rock. Come on. Get that out of there. Shoot that. Come on, guys. Come on. Where did I leave off? Manav, how you doing today, Rock? Prayers for Dharma Hamlin, Rock. Yep, prayers up for him. No doubt, Manav. Gunnar, I heard that Hamlin is on only 50% oxygen now instead of 100. What? His condition, did he get a setback, Gunnar? Keep us posted, man. I know you're on top of this, Gunnar. I'm dipping off here on the laptop trying to get some updates myself, man. I got a thing running on the side. Hey, guys, you see I've been touching the laptop here and there the past few weeks, and we haven't lost the stream. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this stuff. I'm getting better. Flex, what happens to the game that was suspended points-wise toward the standings, etc.? Nothing right now, Flex. They're still figuring that out over here, man. Nothing right now. All they said, Flex, is that the Bengals and Bills, that game is not resuming this week. So we're still waiting on an update for that. But more importantly, they're waiting on an update with Hamlin. Gunnar, did he take a setback? Is that something new you just found out? He's getting only 50% oxygen, not 100? Is that a new update? I'm trying to see what we got here. We're going to be following this the whole time we're on here, guys. So, Damar Hamlin. Boy, what a freaking... You know, it always takes this stuff to put everything in perspective. And sadly, we should have these things in perspective anyway. But we take life like, oh, like, you know, tomorrow's not guaranteed to anybody. Nobody. Tomorrow's not promised to any one of us. Go to sleep. There's no guarantee you're waking up tomorrow morning. There's no guarantee you're going to make it through your day. But we don't talk about any of this stuff until something happens like this. We should always be respecting our family and our friends, always, under any conditions. We should always remember that tomorrow's not promised to any one of us. 5 minutes from now is not promised. 1 second. But it takes these things to, like, bring everybody back together, regroup everybody get back in on what's important in life and what's not. You know, we love our sports. All of us love our games. We love all the camaraderie we have here in the basement. We're all fans of different teams for the most part, right? Depending on what game's going on. You guys know what I'm talking about. We should have this anyway. We should have this on a normal daily basis. That's what we should have this on. And what happening to Hamlin right now shows that sports doesn't matter. It's about family. It's about life. This guy's 24 years old, man. This guy's going to live. He's going to survive. I just refuse to believe anything else. Flex, most of us Aussies don't send prayers, as most, at least that I know, aren't religious, but we send our best wishes and hope for improvement. Hell yeah, Flex, whatever works, man. Sending best wishes, hope for improvement. However you want to do it, brother, is fine here, man. The whole point is that he gets better and gets back on his feet, and that's what we're aiming for. So however you do it is perfect. It's perfectly fine, Flex, perfectly fine. However you do it, man. Just the whole thing of having him in your thoughts is good enough here, man. It's good enough, man. So appreciate the support from Australia, brother. Come on, man, get in there. How do you get a shot off and then it goes right back the other way? Come on, Rangers, you dictate this game. Don't let Carolina dictate the game. Don't start chasing the game. Let's go. Let's go, Rangers. Come on. Wake up. We look flat out here today. We look flat. Flat. In a big game, we shouldn't be looking flat. Who do we got? Arma. Wait, Flex. I read that already. Okay, Arma. I ended up winning the bet with Panarin last time. I know I saw you in here before, Arma. I know. I remember. I didn't remember the Panarin bet, but I remember you bringing that up, that he needed 3 shots on goal. Right? See, I remember 3 shots on goal last time. Now I'm back again. Panarin has to get 2 shots on goal again or 3? Oh, 2. I got you. That's it? 2 shots on goal? Panarin, like I told you, dude, Panarin's mainly an assist guy. He's an assist guy. One of the best assist guys in the league. So having him come out and taking chances on him taking actual shots on goal, it's a tall order, man, but you won the other day, so you're going to push it today, Arma. We like that. Go ahead, brother. Ride it. Gunner, I think that means his breathing is improving. It's up to 50%. So I thought it was higher than that earlier today. We're gonna have to check that out, Gunner. I thought, for some reason, I thought he was at around 60-something% oxygen earlier today. I don't know. What do I know? I've been trying to follow as much as I can. So, boy, oh boy, man, this is just freaky. It's really freaky. Just under 7 minutes left in the first period. I'm all over the place today, guys. John Sally, hopefully we put up a sniper by the deadline, someone who scores with chemistry with our core group. I'm not sold on this roster. When we need goals, we choke a lot. Good point. Good point, John. We need a real, listen, we got Zibanejad, we got Kreider, we got some Trocheck, we got Vinny. We got some players, man, but we need that sniper. You are 100% right. We need a sniper, man. Philip Heedle's really coming into his own as well. Liking Philip Heedle a lot. But we don't have, you're right, that killer guy. What I don't want to see, that being said, John, what I don't want to see is the Rangers trade away youth to get Patrick Kane on a rental. That I don't want to see. I don't mind if Kane comes to the team. I don't want to see us give up solid young players to get him. I don't want to see that. Not for this ain't Patrick Kane from 10 years ago. All right, so we're going to get him on a rental. You know, draft picks, throw, you know, a low ceiling veteran in there, something, man. But do not give up Lafreniere or Kravtsov or these young players that haven't developed yet. One thing Robert Saleh said, which he was just referring to quarterbacks, but the statement itself is true. We live in an era in sports now of instant coffee, man. Right away, you got to be a superstar. Oh, Lafreniere, you came out, you're going to be a generational player. We better see that right away. All right, it takes guys time to develop. Not everybody's going to come out and be Dan Marino right off the bat in any sport. You guys know what I'm talking about. That style to come out and just kill it right off the bat. How often does that happen? But we expect it nowadays in all sports. So Lafreniere, Kravtsov, I wouldn't trade them away for Patrick Kane in a rental. Not one, not even straight up. Not for the future. You're sacrificing. What if we did that and Kane came here and then we don't win the cup and then he leaves and Lafreniere goes on or Kravtsov becomes some superstar down the road? I don't want that. I don't believe in giving up our I don't believe in giving that up at all. Giving that up at all. Patty in the basement. Wow, Patty, what is happening? Just seeing your name here, Patty. Wow. Big shout out to you, Patty. That is awesome that you're in here. That's awesome. Wow. Wow. Wow, Patty, what's happening? Good to see you in here. An honorary cellar dwellers in the basement, Patty. Flex, can you share the link for your Discord server? I can, actually. I think I can. I'll do that in a second. Patty, tell Robert I said what's up and the family. That is awesome. Tell everybody I said what's up, Patty. Flex, is it the amount of oxygen they were giving was high and the less they need to give it means the more his body is doing on his own? I don't know, Flex. Maybe somebody in here can answer that. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about doctors and the whole or how the oxygen or any of that works. I don't know. I really don't know, Flex. It's a good question, man. Maybe somebody in here can answer that. I'll read it again. If anybody in this live chat knows, Flex asked the question here, is the amount of oxygen they were giving was high and the less they need to give Hamlin, does that mean the more his body is breathing on his own, basically? Is that what this means when he's down to 50% or up to 50%? Either way. DP, what's happening? Welcome into the basement, DP. Yes, game adjustments need to be made. Carolina is real good, man. Carolina's real good. Remember in the playoffs, the House of Horrors, no one can win. No one can win in the stadium there. No one can win in Carolina. What happened? We went back there for game 7 and took them out. So we can do it. We're on a power play right now. We're going to score on this power play. 5 minutes left in the first period. Got a minute 45 left on the power play. We're scoring on this power play. We're going to tie this game up. Let's go. Let's go. Arma, you ever consider doing prize picks? I can tell you have a lot of knowledge. I'll get back to that in a second, Arma. 4:35 left to go in the first period. Minute 22 on the power play. Get over there, guy. What are you doing? We're the ones on the power play, not Carolina. What is going on out here? Carolina in the last 4 games is 14 out of 14 on a penalty kill. So they kill off penalties, man. They're 8th in the league. This season, they kill off 82% of power plays. That being said, we're scoring on this power play. There's 50 seconds left in it, and we're going to score on it. If they stop skating around like ballerinas out there, man, come on. They look like they're figure skating out there, the Rangers. We get down there, and they clear the puck right back to our zone. What is going on with this team? They came out flat tonight. They still look flat. Does anybody tell the Rangers that they're on a power play? Did anybody inform them? Because they're playing like they don't know they're on a power play. Yes! Now, what did I say we were going to score? What did I say? There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Tie this thing up. Truba, Michael, Truba train there. True. The Truba train. Truba train put that in. Watching a replay right now. Boy, they must have heard me trashing them about how they looked like they didn't even know they was on a power play. Did he tip that in? Truba shot it. No, Laffy didn't tap it. That was a straight-up goal by Truba. 3:34 left in the first period. 1-1. 1-1. Let's go. Keep bringing it. Let's go. Arma, I think you asked me something. You ever consider doing prize picks? Nah. Come on! Come on! What the hell is going on? Just like that, we give up a goal? We just got one, man. We just tied this thing up. Defense, again, nowhere to be found. That is a problem this season. That's a huge problem this season. Look at this. Same guys out there. What the hell is going on? Keandre and Truba. Look at them. 4 guys standing in the middle there. 4. Truba's right by Igor. Keandre just got beaten. Lafreniere's, I mean, what the hell is going on with these guys? That's disgraceful right there. They score right away. Come on, man. Yeah, Arma, believe it or not, I'm not a betting guy. John Sally, get rid of Blaze. Kane is a 10 million rental. Hell no. Yeah, they want Sammy Blaze. They can have him. They can have him all day. Give him Sammy Blaze and Hodgick. Get him out of here too. Gunner, I think the lower the percentage, the better, as it means he's starting to breathe on his own instead of needling the machine. There you go, Flex. There you go, Flex. Gunner answered your question, man. Gunner's an OG cellar dweller. He answered that. He said it means he's breathing better on his own instead of relying on the machines. Come on, bring it back down. Let's go. There's Sammy Blaze as we're talking about it. Come on, man. Flex, their body development being young can keep up with their skills in a lot of cases. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point, Flex. Rock, doing well, Manav. Yes, doing well. And yes, prayers up for Hamlin. That was Rock to Manav. Truba, true. It doesn't feel so true right now after what they just did. So I'm a little behind on these. Patty, he said to tell you, hey, man, we're good and glad to see you doing great. I'll get this hooked up on his phone so he can follow you too. Yeah, tell Robert to jump in, Patty. That's awesome. Really good seeing you in here. It'd be great to see Robert in here too. That'd be great. Sorry, guys. These are old-time friends right there. Old-time friends. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that'll be funny to have Robert in here too, Patty. Awesome. Tell everybody I said what's up. Big Bear. Okay. Oh, Johnny, if you only know what I know right now, tell me. Don't. Bruin. OG cellar dweller accounted for. Bruin's in the basement. What's up, brother? We got. Hold on, Gunner. I'm coming up to yours. Hold on, Gunner. Gunner, I keep saying people's names when they're next, so I remember. You guys know I'm all over the place. Minute 20 left in the first period. 2-1 Carolina. They're down in our zone right now. Come on, Panarin. Let's go. Somebody step up. Get this goal back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're bringing it down. Come on. Shoot that. Shoot that. It's sitting right in front of the net. Right in front. The puck is just sitting there. Come on, guys. 52 seconds left in the first period. I'll come back to the chat at the end of the period, guys. 1 second. 45 seconds left. Come on. Come on, Truba. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up. 37 seconds and counting. Let's go. Come on, Kraftstoff. Who are you passing to, man? 25 seconds. Let's go. Come on, Heedle. Heedle's in there, man. Let's go. Here comes Carolina. 15 seconds. Here they come up the ice. Don't give up a freaking goal before the end of the period. 10 seconds. Get it out of there. Play some defense, Schneider. All right, end of the first period. All right, end of the first period. At least we're down 2-1. That other goal was trash, man. It should be 1-1 right now. Lazy on defense. Lazy. Gunnar, I left off with you. Where are we at? I can't even begin to imagine what his family is going through, or T. Higgins, who I heard left the field distraught. Dane Jackson, who's a childhood friend and college teammate as well. Yeah, Gunnar, it's a tough situation. And T. Higgins, man, I mean, he's just playing the game. He caught a pass and put his head into the guy's chest, dude. It just, I get that the player's upset and stuff, man, but, you know, it's tough because, I mean, you're doing your job. You caught the ball, you turned, you put your head down and trying to gain another yard or two. Freak accident, man. Just a freaking thing of nature, man. Just a freaking. I caught myself almost saying something else that starts with F, and I didn't do it. So it's rough, man. It's just a reminder to everybody, especially in football and hockey, two physical games. These things can happen. Any play could be your last play forever. Whether you have something, gosh, like Hamlin, you can freaking be paralyzed like Dennis Bird when I saw that. Joe Theismann's shin went right through his freaking skin, and Lawrence Taylor's face on Monday Night Football. Len Bias, I mean, come on, man. Any of these things can happen. Any play can be your last play forever. For your life, for your career, the way you walk, talk, any play. Hockey and football are rough. Footy, for you guys in Australia, and rugby, these sports are rough. They are rough. You can be, life as you know it can be completely changed on the very next play. And when things like this happen, which thankfully are few and way far in between, they don't happen every game, but it's a reminder to everybody playing the game, like T. Higgins being upset and distraught. This is reality of violent sports, violent games. Obviously, boxing, MMA, those are the obvious ones. Even wrestling, guys in wrestling get jacked up. Even though the outcomes are predictable, I mean, you know, basically they're set. The outcomes and who's going to win is set, but the actual moves, these guys get really injured in there too, man. So it's just a reminder to everybody how quickly things can change in a matter of one play. Big Bear, now you know. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. Daniel, what's the score? It's 2-1. Daniel, end of the first period. 2-1, end of the first period. Carolina. I'm sitting here reading Gunners, Sabres up 2-1. I'm like, Sabres? Daniel, let me stay focused on what you asked me, and it's 2-1 Carolina at the end of the first period. Now, Gunner, Sabres up 2-1. Now we're okay. Michaela, OG cellar dweller, OG Australian, right here in the basement and accounted for. Morning, all. How's everyone? Night, day. Mikhailov is going better, brother. It's going better. Hamlin's doing still critical condition, man, but he's still with us, man. He's apparently starting to breathe better. That's the latest update on that. Mikhailov, great to see your name in here as always. Big Bear, I was referring to the immediate Canes goal when I said, if you only knew. I'm a few minutes ahead of you guys. That's why, Big Bear. I kind of figured that's what you were talking about, but I figured I was so behind in the chat that I just let it go because I really, I'm catching up right now. So that's, I was kind of thinking that's what you were talking about, but you guys know I won't lie. I wasn't 100% sure. Big Bear, you were still celebrating while I was in despair. Oh, man. When you said, now you know, that's kind of what I thought. I'm celebrating, and you're a few minutes ahead going like, oh, what the, oh. Yeah, Big Bear, and oh, well. That's the crappy part of being ahead when we're like, yeah, like, dude, wait till you get, imagine if we could see the future even just 3 seconds ahead. Wow. Wow, how much things would be different if you could see the future just 3 seconds ahead. Wow. Flex, freak accident. Oh, man, yeah. Flex, a guy in AFL lost a kidney from a knee in the back from a specky. I believe that, bro. Those speckies are out of this world, crazy, exciting to watch. And for everybody in the chat that don't know what we're talking about, a specky in footy, these guys get a running start. Don't worry, Rock. I'm not going to fully demonstrate. I'm not going to drop down here. Guys, a specky. If this is a player, but he stands up here. You got to just stick with me here on this. Say he's up here. These guys will go for a ball, right? They go for the ball, and they'll jump up and put this leg and this leg right on his shoulders, right here. And they reach up higher to go for the ball. So when they come up with that knee here, there, that knee, it hits you anywhere. This game of footy, Australian rules football, AFL, however you guys read it, in the chat here that don't know what Flex and Mikhailov knows about it too. Probably a couple others in here as well. It's exciting sport, guys. Real exciting stuff, man. Real exciting stuff. That is something that is, a specky is my favorite move in that game. Favorite move. It's so illegal in the NFL to even think of. If you think of doing that in the NFL, you're going to get a penalty and a fine. That stuff is insane. Insane. So I can believe that, Flex, that someone lost a kidney over that. I definitely believe it, brother. Wow, that's crazy. That's so believable, too. Flex again, Tom. Probably going to chop the name up. Tom Lonergan for the Geelong Cats, and when he lost his kidney, still came back to finish his career. Wow. Wow, man. Hey. Wow. Long leg parlays. Welcome into the basement. Let's go, Hurricanes. That's okay. You can go for whoever you want in here. That's fine, man. Subscribe, bell notice, and like button. Parlay. Do all that for me. You can stick around. I don't care that you're going for the Hurricanes. That's okay. All good. Everybody in here is fans of different teams, man. This live stream, I always tell people it's not the biggest, but it's the greatest, man. We got diversity in here. We got people cheering for all different types of teams, all different situations, scenarios, parlay. You have no idea. When I did the Jets, I'm a Jet fan, big New York Jet fan. When I did the Jets versus the Bills, the whole live stream, 90% of the people that were in the chat were Bills Mafia, man. I was outnumbered in my own chat. That's okay, because that's what we like here in the basement, man. Everything goes in the basement. That's okay. We don't curse, and we don't use caps, parlay. That's it. That's all I ask. No cursing, no caps. We have a lot of sports debates in here, sports talk. When someone's wrong, we call each other out on it when you're wrong. It's all in good fun, man. That's what we do here in the basement. That's what we do. Gunner, all Sabres players came into the game wearing shirts in support of Hamlin. That is awesome, man. It's times like this. Let me slow down. It's times like this, though, that show there's still good in the world through the darkest moments. Amen. The greatest people come out during these times. The greatest people come out. Forget about, we all know what the other people do in these situations wrongly. This brings the world together. Look at Hamlin's freaking GoFundMe, right? He's just looking for $2,500, $3,500 for the kids in the now it's in the millions, man. Look at the support. Support's out of this world. Peso, OG cellar dweller. Peso's in the basement. What's going on, Peso? I'm late, but I'm in the basement. That's right. It's all that matters, man. You showed up, Peso. You showed up. Gunner, how you doing, Peso? Parlay, just subscribe. That's what's up, Parlay. Thank you. Keep showing up in the basement. Hit that bell notice. Hit the like button. Keep showing up, Parlay. We don't care what team you go for. Flex, just not Collingwood. I know, Flex. Trust me. One thing I've learned in trying to narrow it down to a team, one thing I've learned is Collingwood is the Cowboys, Patriots, and Yankees of the AFL. You love them or you hate them. There's no in between, no gray area. I'm learning this very quickly, Flex, learning it. And a lot of guys that when I do my AFL vids, which I'm be doing a whole lot more of them starting tomorrow, Flex, I'm bringing them back. A lot of people have been saying they think I'm going to pick Collingwood because Mason Cox is on there. He's an American, and Collingwood, yeah, I'm a Yankee fan, so they figure that I'm just going to follow teams that are similar, which is not the case. I don't follow teams just because they're winning. Example A, right there. Example A, right there. The Knicks and the Jets is my other example A. Both of those two teams, there's no bandwagon attached to the Knicks or the Jets. There's no bandwagon on those teams. Trust and believe. Not happening there. So, it's all good. Mikhailov, NFL refs would be put on the injured list with torn shoulder joints due to the amount of flags they would have to throw in. Mikhailov, the game replays that I've watched of rugby, the game replays I've watched of footy, the NFL refs, you're right, they'd have dislocated shoulders. Their arms would be torn apart. They would be throwing flags everywhere. They just leave them on the ground. See that flag? Every time the ball moved, there'd be a flag. Every time. Because remember, the NFL refs, it's up to the ref, even if the hit is legal. Even if the hit is legal. Let's say, perfect example, Mike Milano's hit on Mike White. Completely legal. Great hit. White's throwing the ball. He gets hit in the ribs. His ribs get all beaten to death, right? No flag. Now, had that been, and there should not have been a flag. Now, that had been another ref might have thrown the flag. Why? Because the referees are told, if you think the hit was roughing the passer, if you think it was too hard of a hit, throw the flag. Doesn't matter if it's a legal hit. Doesn't matter if it's a shoulder like Milano's hit on Mike White. Shoulder, right to the gut, right as he's throwing the ball. Everything 100% legal. Another ref might have thrown that flag because he thought that it was a roughing the passer play when it wasn't. It wasn't even close. But that's the way it is in the NFL. It's subjective. It's up to the referee when he feels it hits too hard or not. Way it is. And they say referees aren't biased to a team that they grew up watching. I don't believe that either. I believe refs, when it comes down, when push comes to shove, if their childhood favorite team is the one hoping to win this game and this play relies on it, you tell me that all these refs are being 100% honest on all these calls? No way. No way. I don't think games are rigged. I'm not even going there with that. I'm just talking about referees and what they look at in general. I don't think any game is, I really don't. I just don't buy into that. You know how hard it is for a team to try to lose? Do you know? Because the players themselves, guys, the players themselves don't tank. The organization may tank by not supplying the team the proper players to succeed with. But the players themselves, they don't tank. Why would a team care if they got Trevor Lawrence or not as a player? You might not even be on the team next year. The players on the field are playing as hard as they can. They're playing for their careers. Doesn't matter their age. They want to be, if they're not going to be on this team, I'm going to be on somebody's team next year. So those guys on the field, none of those guys tank. Players do not tank. I don't even know why or how I tailed off on that, but I did. Who cares? We're in the basement. That's why that happened. Flex, so hard to not swear, curse as an Aussie. Hey, Flex, I'm a New Yorker, man. The F-bomb is a born right to say. So it ain't easy for me either, man. And I'm a Jet fan. You think it's easy for me to sit in here and not drop F-bombs left and right? New Yorker, everything is, hey, mother effing this, effing that. Hey, did you effing see that? Hey, F you. Hey, F this, F that, F this over there. Hey, that word can mean good, bad, or indifferent at any time, depending on the situation. But I hear you, Flex. It's hard for me too. It happens. Parlay, let's go Cowboys. Parlay, Cowboys this year's Super Bowl champs. Boy, Henry Hill is an OG cellar dweller in here, Parlay. He would love for you to see you say that. Parlay with the Cowboys, man. They got to do it in the playoffs. They got to do it in the playoffs. I'm a Yankee fan, so I understand. Cowboys, Yankees, I just went over this. about it. You love it, you hate it. Everybody wants to see the Yankees and Cowboys and now in the Patriots. Everybody wants to see them lose. Everybody wants to see them lose. The Yankees, like the Cowboys recently, make playoffs, and we don't do anything when we get there. Both teams. It's unbelievable because we have rosters that should go all the way to the World Series and Super Bowl, but for some reason, we get to the playoffs, both teams, and then do nothing. And look really bad on top of it. Look really bad. Like the Yankees, you finally get the Astros again, the team that's been bouncing you out of the playoffs like every year, every other year. You get them in the championship series and get swept, badly swept. We went back to Yankee Stadium down 2-0. Okay, you dropped the first two in Houston. We get back to Yankee Stadium, game 3. What do we do? Lost 5-0. Like 5-0. That's what we do when we get to our home field after dropping the first 2 games. I didn't even bother watching game 4. I'm not lying to you. I didn't stream it. I didn't even bother watching it. I already knew what was going to happen there. So that's all I'm saying, Parlay. We got to see with Cowboys, Yankees, that kind of thing. They got to see what they do in the playoffs. They always kick ass during the regular season. Let's see what we can do in the playoffs. Flex, all the flags, slow the game down so much at times. It does. Flex, it does. The last 2 minutes of football and basketball is the longest 2 minutes. If everybody has their timeouts, it can last a half an hour. And then that's minus the flags. That's not even including throwing flags in there, by the way. Gunna, welcome to the basement, Parlay. That's right. Gunna OG welcoming you in, Parlay. Actually, Parlay, mostly everybody in here is a regular in here, man. They're either OG cellar dweller or a new cellar dweller. But everybody in here right now, been here for a while. Rock, agreed 100%, Gunner. Yep, there you go. Rock. She's my favorite cellar dweller. That's my honey. Flex, Aussies throw the C-bomb around. Oh, boy. So casually in friendly ways as well. Oh, boy. That's not a good word to throw around, Flex. I'm going to move on from that. But right. Here it's F-bombs in New York. GB, another cellar dweller accounted for. And another Australian, Aussie accounted for. GB in the basement. 10-4 basement. Be proud of your chat room, Johnny. The humility and humanity shown through yesterday on your live chat. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Yeah, GB, man, yesterday. When I sit here and tell you how hard it was, I decided, was debating if I was going to do this game tonight or not. Was it even right to do this game tonight? I was keeping the updates on Hamlin as much as I could. Because God forbid if the worst or anything like that ever happened, man, I wouldn't have live streamed this game. How can you get into a sport when something like that's going on? But, you know, we got to keep in the groove of things that do go on every day, and we got to keep our lives going. So I said, you know what, I'm going to come on here, I'll do the game. And if people want to talk about Hamlin, we can talk about Hamlin during the game. No problem. That we want to be updated. Everybody wants to be together while we're doing the game and thinking about Hamlin as well, man, and praying for his recovery. That's what's important. This is just a game. We're fans. We love it, man. But that there, man, is real. That's real freaking life, man. It's really scary stuff, man. So I debated on if I was going to do this tonight or not. And I decided, you know what, at least everybody will be in here. We can all talk about it if we want. We can do whatever we want. We can follow, keep each other updated on Hamlin. And that's what's important, man. That's what's really important. So that's why I decided I'm going to do the game tonight. We can watch the Rangers, chat in here, talk about Hamlin, and keep life going, because that's what this is about, man. None of us is promised tomorrow. So anyway, GB, thanks, brother. I appreciate your compliment, man. Thank you. Rock, basement rules. We care. No doubt. We care. Basement rules. We care. Amen. 100%, Rock. Parlay. Nice dog, Gunner. Nice dog. Oh, his pick. Yeah, his Abby or whatever, right? We're starting the second period right now. If you're new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling toward what? 5,000 subs. That's the short-term goal. 10,000's the big goal. That's the big goal. 5,000's happening. And 5,000's happening. Oh, I don't know. I can't put a time on it. Come on, Range. Let's go. Let's go. Come out strong this period. Take it to them. Let's get that goal back. That lazy, weak goal we gave up. And I'm not even blaming Igor so much on that as the defense. But whatever, that's last period. We're moving forward. Let's go. Let's go. Kachikov, the goalie for the Hurricanes, This dude's really good, man. 10-1-4 as a starter, 1.94 at the start of the game, 1.94 goals against average, and a 954 save percentage. Wow. Wow. He's killing it, man. He is killing it. He's the rookie of the month. They're showing this right now. In the month of December, he was 7-0 with a 1.63 goals against average. Why am I bigging him up so much? Because we're going to beat him tonight. That's why we're bigging him up. We're going to beat him. Trouba just took a shot. He took a good shot. Saved, though. Saved. Let's go. Come on. Robert, honorary cellar dweller, Robert, in the basement. Robert, what is happening, brother? Wow, man, long time. Long time, Robert. Wow, man, what's up, dude? Isn't this crazy, man? Now you're seeing me on here, man. Oh, Robert, we got to talk soon, man. We got to talk soon, man. Wow. Seeing Patty in here and now you, man. That's a blast from the past, Robert. That is awesome, man. Great to see you in here, brother. Great to see you in here, Robert. Gunner, thanks, Parlay. Yep, Mikhailov. I'll be back for the last period. All right, Mikhailov, we'll see you. Well, we'll probably see you within the hour because the second period just started. So you got about 45 minutes probably before the next period starts. Gunnar Mikhailov, I read that. Rock, Robert, welcome into the basement. Yes, Rock and I both welcome you into the basement, Robert. That's what's up, man. Great seeing you. Great seeing you and Patty in here, man. Wow, that is awesome, man. That's awesome. Wow. Awesome. Nothing better than seeing old friends of yours, guys, and you guys have all been through it. Nothing better than seeing old friends of yours, even though I'm seeing them in the live stream. Been a while. Wow. Bruin, oh, Johnny, did you ever see those videos I emailed a while ago? I have them, Bruin. I have not watched them, but don't worry. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. I've been so busy with the holidays, Bruin. Been busy with the holidays and these games. I didn't forget, though. You know, I'll tell you if I did. But I didn't forget. I am going to watch those, and I'm watching them this week, Bruin. That's first on the list. I have a list of things I got to do that you guys have recommended. That Miracle, Henry Hill's all over me about Miracle. I haven't watched that yet. So I'm on it. I'm on it, guys. I'm on it. I'm on it. Bruin, I'm going to watch it too. That's first up this week, and then I'm watching Miracle at some point as well, man. Those are the things on the docket. Robert, what's going on, brother? How you been? Yes, sir. Yeah, man, Robert. Been doing great, brother. Doing really, really good, man. Really good. Wow. I hope the same for you, man. That's awesome, man. Oh gosh. Can't go over all our history in here, but I'm definitely going to give you, a call, man. We got to talk. It's been a long time. Wow. Gunnar, I haven't seen Lou in a while. How's he doing? Lou's doing great. Gunnar, Lou is doing great, man. He's working a lot right now. He's working a lot. So he pops up in the chat when he can, but he and I talk all the time. Like I said, we've been friends going on 16 years now, man. He's doing really well. Tell him you asked for him, Gunnar. Tell him you asked for him, man. Rock, it's Mrs. Johnny Basement. We all well, Robert. That's right, Robert. Rock is Mrs. Johnny Basement. You know who that is. We don't give out names. You know who that is. That's awesome. Mrs. Johnny Basement right there. That's awesome. Wow, it's like a reunion in here. It's like a freaking reunion in here. This is awesome. Look at that. The Hurricanes are on a power play right now, but they only score 23% of the time. That's it. The Rangers, we're 13th in penalty kills. We got 80% of the time that we kill off penalties. There's a minute 40 left in Carolina's power play right now. We're going to shut it down. Let's go. Shut it down. Oh, he tripped him. Don't. Kreider just tripped him badly. Come on, man. Come on, Kreider. Come on. That was awful. Come on. What happened here? I saw it at the top, but Brent Burns just went to the hold on, they both got penalties. Oh, I gotta see this now. I only saw what he did. Kreider took down Aho. He definitely tripped him there. And then what did Burns do? It's 4-on-3 Carolina right now. Burns, I got to say, man, even though Burns doesn't play for my team, that looked like a real ticky-tack call by the ref on Burns, man. It should be a 5-on-3 for Carolina, but we'll take it. We'll take that bad call by the refs. That was a bad call on Burns. I don't see where he committed a penalty on Mika, but we'll take it. We will take it. Kreider, on the other hand, blatantly tripped Aho. He stuck his stick right between his skates and pulled it. Come on, you can't do that. Robert, doing great, man. Thank you. Glad y'all are doing great. Yeah, we are, brother. Man, Robert, we're doing really well, man. Really well. Doing really well, man. GB, who cooked the turkey, Rock, and does he help with GB, Rock, who cooked the turkey and does he help with the dishes? GB, man, she and I have been together a long time, brother. Yep, long time, man. Been together a long time. That's fine. Robert, getting a little excited over there. Oh, Robert, you've seen nothing, man. Get it out of there. Come on, move it. Robert, man, you got to see me doing a Jets game. I get hyper on all my teams, brother, like I always have, but you got to see me do the Jets. That's the one. Now that they're out of the playoffs, I may not flip out as much on Sunday, but you never know. Come on, man. Where's the defense? Oh, my gosh. We almost had a one-timer, an easy one-timer, but we got him out. "44 seconds left. Come on, come on, come on. Get it out. Like, for anybody that's watching this, you see why my pet peeve is so justified? The Rangers D. I know it's a power play, but I don't care because that's what they do normally. They stand around the net and they let guys take shots right in front of them. Right in front of them. 14 seconds left in the power play. Let's clear this out. Clear it out. 16:30 left in the second period. Back at full strength. Let's go. Bring it down, Fox. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Vinny. Shoot that. Save. At least they shot it. And look at that. It goes right back the other way. Good steal. Good steal. Stay on him, Fox. Hey, there's a trip right there, ref. What are you looking at? It's right in front of you. Right in front of you, ref. He tripped the hell out of him, man. Come on. How did the ref not see that? It was right here. Here it is. The trip was right here. This is where it is. And he tripped him. Like the ref was right here, looking right at it. It's crap, man. It's crap. Come on. Come on. We can come within 8 points of first place. We win this game. Let's go. Boy, that was close to offsides, Vinny. Get on him. There you go, Trouba. Lay him out. Boom! Trouba train. You just went for a ride on the Trouba train. He banged him off the glass. I didn't see what player he banged off the glass, but who cares? He laid him out. Where am I at? Rock, GB, LMAO, I cook, he eats. He eats, end of chat. That pretty much sums it up there, GB. She cooks, I eat. I do other things, but I'm not allowed in the kitchen. We'll just put it that way. I'm not allowed in the kitchen. I know nothing. I have no business being in the kitchen. I don't know anything that goes on in the kitchen. I'm not allowed in it. I don't touch it. That area is off limits for me. Right here in the basement. That's where I belong. Right here. Gunnar, going into the season, who would have thought the Sabres would be one of the highest scoring teams? 138 points so far. Gunnar. Well, I didn't predict that. I did tell you guys, though, the Sabres were going to be good. By the way, I'm saying it again. March 30th, Rangers, Sabres. I'm making a serious effort to come to Buffalo when the Rangers play the Sabres. March 11th, they play too, but March 31st, I keep saying 30th. March 31st, it's a Friday. That Rangers Sabre game looks very doable. Right now, it looks doable. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but it looks really doable. It looks really doable, guys. I will let you guys know well in advance so we all can get tickets, because that's something I really want to go to, and I want to hook up with a few of you guys, man. It'd be fun. It'd just be a fun time. Big Bear, blast by Schneider. Hell yeah, man. Look at Sammy Blaze getting in on a hit. Do something, Blaze. And you know what's funny? I said it was Trouba, and it was not. It was not Trouba. I was wrong on that one. I don't care. I love saying it anyway. Manav, what's going to happen on Sunday with the Pats and the Bills game is canceled? Nobody cares in Boston until Danley Hammond is 100. They canceled the game, Manav? Manav, they canceled the Patriots-Bills game Sunday? Is that true? Robert, good talking to you in Mrs. Basement. 4 a.m. comes early. I can see you being in TV before too long. Robert, you still going to work at 4 in the morning? Nothing's. Wow, Robert, sleep well, brother. Sleep well. Great seeing you in here, man. You and I are going to talk. I'm going to give you a call. Like maybe later this weekend, man. Wow, Robert, great seeing you and Patty up in here in this chat today, man. Really good stuff, Robert. Enjoy work tomorrow. Enjoy getting up at 4 a.m. there, brother. Good seeing you, Robert. Rock, yep, take care, Robert. There you go. All right, Robert, that's enough love, man. We'll talk to you later in the week. Gunnar, they haven't made any changes to week 18 yet, but hopefully DeMar Hamlin is out of the hospital by then. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Any other updates, man? I got a running news thing here going on, but I don't really have any updates. Oh, anything different anyway. So keep me posted on that, Gunnar. I'm going to keep you posted on the Buffalo Sabres Rangers game, Gunnar. And Lockport when he's around. And Bills King Mafia, Daniel. You know, Raleigh's in Cali. Raleigh's in the Marines, so I don't know what he can do. But that's what we want to that's what I'm aiming for, man. I want to get to Buffalo. I want to hang out with a few of you guys at the game, man. It'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of fun. Rock. Patty! Yep. Oh, my gosh. I have so many freaking memories going through my mind right now, Rock, of all the great times we had with them. Wow. Flex, March 31st is Collingwood versus Richmond Tigers. That's what's up. What I know March is the opening month for AFL. Flex, what's the actual opening day game? What's the opening day game? The very first game. What is that one? And I know that Collingwood versus Richmond is a big game already. Bruin, yesterday was crazy with all that stuff that happened. Oh, man, dude. Yep. Kreider just pulled off. Man, he almost pulled that off, Big Bear. He really almost pulled that off. Look at that. He lifted the puck up. He tried it. He tried it. It came off the stick before he could do it. But he did just attempt it, Big Bear. He did just attempt it. Big ups for Kreider for even trying that. That would have been awesome if he scored on that, man. 12:35 left in the second period. That would have been awesome had he scored on that, Big Bear. He really tried it. He got the shoot that. Oh, Panarin. Come on, Panarin, man. Kachetkov made a good save, man. He was reading it all the way, but Panarin, man, he got an arm on it. Panarin put it in a good spot. Kachetkov got a good arm on it, man. He got it, man. Like I said, this guy's playing great goaltending for the Canes this year. Manav, wish I could go to see the hockey game with you March 31st, Johnny. Yeah, Manav, it'd be great. It'd be great to have you there too, man. It'd be great to have you there too. I told these guys they were trying to get me up there for the Bills Jets December. I told them way early that wasn't going to happen. So we're trying to all get together for a game at least. So March 31st, that's what I'm looking at. And it's looking pretty good. It's actually looking pretty good. Look at Vinny, man. Last 4 games. I just lost the stat. The hell with it. I missed it. I was going to read it to you guys. It looked like a great stat. Vinny did something great in the last 4 games. So the hell with it. I'm not backing it up to see what I didn't catch it. So we're moving on. Why did that happen? Because we're in the basement. That's why that happened. Oh, Rock, LOL. Yeah, no, all those memories. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, we could tell you stories for days. Flex, March 16th, Richmond Tigers versus Carlton Blues. Oh boy, I even know that's a big game. That's a big oh, did he miss that? Oh, shoot it again, man. We're right there. We're right there. Oh, so close. That was so close. Bring it back, Crabstop. There you go. Kako, man, I'm getting my names off today. I'm going off numbers, but the jerseys are half folded, so I'm just assuming. That was Kako. Crabstop 74, Kako's 24. I only saw the 4 and just yelled the name out. It's the way it is when the game's going this fast. I'm trying to catch numbers and yelling the right names, and I'm getting half of them wrong because we're in the basement. That's what happens. Can't get any lower in the basement. 10:30 left in the second period. 2-1 Carolina. Gunner, Sabres are playing the Capitals. Good. I'm going for the Sabres on that. I need the Caps to keep losing. Like I was telling you guys earlier, after the Hurricanes, who have 56 points, second place is the Devils with 47. Then I'm trying to tell it without looking. I think the Rangers are right behind that at 46. Islanders and the Penguins both have 44 apiece. The Capitals are in there somewhere. And now I got to look, damn it. I was trying to do it without looking. Now I got to look. All right, here we go. Hurricanes, got that right. 56 points. Devils, 49 points. I was wrong. I was right on the second place. I was wrong on the points. The Capitals are in third with 47. Then the Rangers are 46. All right. I was off by 1. What do you want from me? Flex, 4 games on the 18th, 3 games on the 19th for week 1. That is what's up. I'm going to be picking a team. I told you by the end of the month, I'll let you know what 3 teams I've narrowed it down to. I'm up. I got 5 teams now. At the end of January, it'll be down to 3. I actually had to look at the screen and go, yep, be down to 3. Shoot that. Come on. I believe in playing the rebounds, man. We got 1:20 left in the power play. Shoot. The Rangers pass too much for me. I get the passing and setting up, but goodness gracious, man. You think you're set up by now? That's all! Oh! It's wide open. Oh. So wide open. Just under a minute left in the power play. Oh, that hurts. That was right there. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. It's right there, man. I don't know how else to put it if you aren't watching the game. Oh. 35 seconds and counting left in the power play. 9 minutes left in the second period. Bruin, thanks, Gunner. For what? Oh, he told you who they were playing. Okay, sorry, man. Gunner, Tage Thompson with 2 goals and an assist tonight. Oh, he's killing it. 1 away from a hat trick, brother. 1 away from a hat trick. Yeah, Thompson is something else, Bruin, no doubt. Yep, Gunner, yeah, he really is. You guys got, I keep saying it, man. You guys got a great, look at that. It was good defense by Burns, man. That's what broke that up. Because that was a goal all day, every day until Sunday. That was going to be a goal. Wide open, good defense by Brett Burns, who's been doing that, like I said, for 5 gazillion years when he played for the Sharks. So, I mean, he's way older in his career now, but still in all, man, he's, you know, you get players like that. Now, that's a player you get for a playoff push. They got him on defense. They picked up a solid defenseman, man. All right, both teams back at full strength. 8:25 left in the second period. Still 2-1 Carolina. Come on. Well, at least Kako shot it. I'm like I said, I'm a full believer. Put it on net and play the rebounds. Yes, set up, pass around a little bit, but then put it on net. Play rebounds, man. Especially if you have a goalie that has a tendency to give up rebounds, man. That's what you want to do. Oh, come on, man. How? I stop myself sometimes because I end up saying the same freaking thing. How are guys skating right on top of Igor and our defensemen are just standing there clueless? This is happening too much this year, guys. I didn't see a whole lot of this last year. And I'm blaming all of them. It's not just one player on defense. They all do it. It happens during games. Occasionally, you see people just standing around. I don't get it. Skated right in there and took a shot on Igor like nobody else was. Like you would think it was a breakaway. Where am I at? Flex. Magpies versus Cats. What I think is the biggest game of the round after last year's final between the teams. Magpies and the Cats. What I think is the biggest game of the round. Oh, after last year's GF. I got you. I got you now. Between last year's GF. Gotcha. Okay. Between the two teams. Yeah. Well, I already know. I know a lot about Collingwood for sure. And Geelong, I know, is a very good team as well. And then didn't do the 22 GF, the premiership there. That was West Coast Eagles, right? West Coast Eagles were the ones who beat Collingwood in 22, right? Lockport, OG Cellar Dweller, back in the basement. What's going on, Lockport? Good to see you in here, brother. Hey, Lockport, I was just telling Gunner and Bruin and anybody else that can make it, Lockport, I'm aiming, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. March 31st, Rangers at Sabres. I want to be at that game in Buffalo, hanging out with you guys, man. So I'm shouting that out right now. It looks really good. I'm not going to guarantee it, but it looks really good. March 31st, not the March 11th game. Forget that one. That one's not going to happen. March 31st looks really, really good. Really good, man. So let's see what happens with that, Lockport, and anybody else that lives in Buffalo there. Gunner, Bills King Mafia, Daniel, he's up there. I always say Raleigh, but he's in the Marines in California. I just know he's a big Buffalo fan. So anyway, that's what's going on there. Manav, Flex, Manav, what's up, Lockport? Flex, Collingwood and Geelong had a really close qualifying final. Yeah, I got to watch that one. I love a few guys in the comments. By the way, Carolina's on a power play now because Keandre is in the penalty box because he was tripping. The Rangers are going to the penalty box a little too much, man. Tonight, though, the Canes at least are 0 for 1 on the power play. We kill off 80% of power plays. Our penalty kill is one of the better ones in the league. Oh, almost short-handed goal, and I almost fell over the chair. Adam Fox almost had a short-handed goal. Here come the Canes right back down, though. Here they come right back down. Lindgren, good. Keep battling. Keep battling. Keep battling behind the net. Keep chewing those minutes off the clock. Them seconds off the clock. 7:06 left in the second period. 1:17 left in the power play. Almost another shot. Wow. Look at VC. VC is everywhere. VC got the shorthanded shot. Then he hunted the guy down that took the puck, took it back, and brought it back around. He didn't get another shot off, but it's just the effort. It's the effort that's there. VC, wow, man. Good stuff. Good stuff, Jimmy. Flex, 2022 was Geelong beating Sydney Swans. What was I thinking of? The 2018 GF? Was that Collingwood and West Coast? That was Collingwood and West Coast. The 28. I'm watching so many game replays, Flex. I'm screwing them all up. 2018 was the Eagles versus Collingwood, right? Is that what I was thinking of? Lockport, good to see everyone. Brother, good to see you too, man. Good to see you in here. Any updates on Hamlin? Flex by 81 points, a thrash. Yes, that was the 22 GF. I did watch that one, man. But that was the first game replay, grand final or not, Flex, that I watched at all. So that was the first one I watched, but I watched so many since then that I'm screwing up what year was what grand final. But I think 2018 was West Coast versus Collingwood. Please tell me I'm right on that. Where am I at? Oh, come on. 5:45 left in the second period. Well, this game's moving right along, huh? Look, you would think Carolina was still on the power play. They still have a full campsite up in RN. The tents, the s'mores, the beers, the burgers, the dogs, the campfire. They got everything going on. You would think the Canes were still on a power play. You really would. Flex by 81. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Gunner, man, I wish I could go to that game. Dude, Gunner, man, why can't you? March 31st, aren't you up there? That's a Friday. Gunner. I look. That's how I said, man. I've actually know the day of the week it is. It's on a Friday. That's how much I'm seriously considering trying to get there, man. Come on, Schneider, good pass. Save. Shot it right on net, though. I wish you could be there too, Gunner. That would be awesome, man. But there'll be other times. DP, Rangers lead the league in passes and no shots on the power play. I know. I trust me, DP. In here, in the basement, I'm constantly screaming about two things with the Rangers. Two things. Our defense has a bad habit of standing around watching the other team shoot on our net while they stand there and do nothing. They do that, unfortunately, a couple times every game. They disappear or have lapse of memory of what's going on. I don't know. And the other one is what you just said. They pass way too much and don't shoot the puck on power plays. Pass. They'll even pass it. A guy's cutting right up and he passes it back. Like, when's the shot? Those are my two pet peeves with the Rangers this year. Those are the two right there. You nailed it on that one, DP. And by the way, I just throw it in there because Big Bear and I notice as well. The Rangers have a whole lot of hitting the crossbar and hitting the posts on shots too this season as well. Flex, yeah, that's right. Oh, the 2018, good. At least I know something here. At least I figured out something. Anybody new in the basement? Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. Daniel, Flex Jordan, is that Aussie rules football? It is. Daniel, it is. Daniel just asked you that question, though, Flex. He's asking about Aussie rules football. Yes, it is. AFL, footy. That's it, Daniel. And I'm just getting into the game now, Daniel. An amazing sport to watch, man. Amazing sport. It started out with me just doing a hard hit video. And from that point on, I've gotten into the actual game itself, beyond the hard hits, beyond that. It's an amazing game. The athleticism in that game is incredible. And that rugby, this is absolutely insane. Those two sports over there, the guys don't wear any pads, and it's insane. It's insane. These games are incredible. Flex, any of the grand finals, 29-12 was all pretty good. Yeah, someone was telling me the 2010 grand final. I'm getting a lot of requests to review that game. Flex, getting a lot of requests on the 2010 GF. I don't know who's in it, but I see it a lot in the comments. A lot. The 2010 GF. So I'm gonna have to check that one out. I'm gonna have to watch it and then do a review on that this week. Lockport. Last thing I seen on Hamlin was his uncle said he only needs 50% of the ventilator. Last night he was 100% on the ventilator. That's a great sign. Okay, good. We were all getting a little confused on. Hold on, the Rangers around the net. Rangers going on a power play. 4:01 left in the second period. Brent Burns going back to the penalty box. He must have been in there 2 or 3 times tonight already. Lockport, we were all brought it up. Well, Gunner brought it up originally, how he's breathing on 50% now. And we were all trying to figure out if that's good or bad. So that's actually good. So he was relying 100% on the ventilator last night, and now he's only relying on it 50% of the time. That makes sense. So I get it now. Good. That's really good news. Cut it in half. Really good news. Burns is in the penalty box for hooking. The Rangers got a 2-minute power play with exactly 4:01 left in the second period. So half of the time left, we're on a power play. We need to score a goal because I'm being Johnny obvious. Of course I need to score a goal, Johnny. Come on. Here comes Fox. Shoot that. Here we go with the passing, DP. Here we go with too much passing. And guess what? They intercepted the pass. Here they come. The Canes trying to get a shorthanded shot off here. Gunner. Friday is hard to get off during the bowling season. Hopefully we can find another in the future on a day I'm off. Hell yeah, Gunner. I wish I could have done the March 11th one, man. I just can't. Yes! 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 Boom, 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 boom! Boom! 3:15 left in the second period. Mika Zibanejad put it on there. 2-2 Rangers. 2-2 Rangers. How can it be 2-2 Rangers when it's a tie game? I mean, Rangers scored. It's 2-2. Yes. Yeah, Gunner, we'll get something to work out, brother. We'll get something to work out, man. We'll figure something out, bro. Where am I at? Oh, Flex. 2007 GF was great for Cats fans, but boring to watch. Geelong beat Port by 119 points, highest in winning a GF. So don't bother watching that one. I won't. 2010 is the one they're telling me, Flex. 2010. That's the one a lot of Aussies are telling me to watch. I have everything written down through the comments of requests, and that's one of them. I mean, that's one that's requested a lot. Like 2018 GF, I did a review on that. That was heavily requested. 2010 is, so that's gonna be the next one I do. I'm gonna watch the 2010. What is with the Rangers when we score, we give up a goal right away? What the hell is going on with that? We score and we give up a goal right away. We just did that last period. You can't make this up. We just tied the game and they scored. This happened in the first period. We tied the game and the Canes come down and score, and it tipped off Philip Heedle's stick. I'm watching the replay right now. Give me a break. Come on. Come on, man. That is a freaking goal right there, man. Come on. Clearly off the stick of Heedle. Obviously, he didn't want to do that. I mean, come on, man. He ends up scoring on his own net. You can't make this crap up. Every time we score, we give up a goal somehow, some way, right away. GB, goal. Oh, yeah. Hey, GB, I think you're a little bit ahead of me. You must be a little bit ahead of me. And I think, because I'm behind in the chat. So where I'm reading your goal at, you must be a little bit ahead of me. 2 minutes left in the second period. Now 3-2 Canes. Unreal, man. Unreal. Lamborn, did you hear about DeMar Hamlin? Yes, we were just talking about him in here. They were posted that he's now only needs 50% of the ventilator. That is outstanding news, man. Outstanding. Minute 45 left in the second, 3-2 Canes. Lambert, nice. That's great news, no doubt. Henry, OG cellar dweller, Henry Hill in the basement. My gosh, they got another big shot off. Where is the defense? Pathetic. Pathetic. We're going to find a way to take this game, guys. The Rangers are going to find a way to take this game. They're skating the wrong way, man. Get back up on goal. Zibanejad, that's his 19th goal this season. unassisted. But, you know, we gave up a goal since then already. Gunnar, they're keeping. Gunnar, they're keeping him sedated tonight, but we'll hopefully see improvement tomorrow. Hell yeah, that's going to be awesome. Henry, boom, 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 boom. Amen, brother. Good to see you in here, Henry. Henry, we had a new sub in here tonight. Henry, you missed him, man. He was a Cowboys fan. He might pop in. His name's Parlay. He's a Cowboy fan, Henry. He said they're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Right there. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Oh, my God. Right there. 25 seconds left. Shoot it, Panari. But right there. We've had opportunities a few times like this and didn't get anything done. Come on. One more period to go, guys. It's the end of the second period, 3-2 Canes. Man, we were right on the doorstep to try to tie this up. That is happening too much, giving up these freaking goals right after we score. What do we score? And everybody just, oh, wow, we scored. This is great. Meanwhile, the other team's going all the way down the ice and scores on us anyway. Big Bear, Rangers score, Carolina, hold my beer. Yeah, no doubt. Big Bear, that's the best way to put it right there. Hold my beer. That's twice they said that tonight to us, Big Bear. Twice. We score, they score. Nobody does anything for a whole period and a half. Then we score, they score. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Cannot make it up. Daniel, time for Lightning hockey. Yeah, Daniel, you guys against the Blackhawks, that should be a layup game for the Lightning. They should easily win that game, Daniel. Henry, WTF. I know, brother. What can we say? What can we say? It's ridiculous, man. Yep, Bruin. Amen to that, brother. Amen. Henry, far as back as I remember, I always wanted to be a Rangers fan. To me, being a Rangers fan was better than being president of the United States. Is that what I'm reading here? I think you're typing. You got a few typos in there. I'm trying to make out what you mean. Far back as I remember, I always wanted to be a Rangers fan. To me, being a Rangers fan was better. Oh, be a miracle. I mean, you real miracle. Dallas wins it all with our trash defense. Oh, okay. I got you now, brother. Yeah, be a Rangers fan is awesome, man. I love being a Rangers fan. You get to hate the Islanders. That's the best part about it. Yeah, he was in here. Parlay. Parlay is his name, Henry. He was in here. He said the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I just told him the Cowboys are like the Yankees for the last few years, man. We look great during the regular season, save for August, by the way, for the Yankees this year. But I just mean overall. We do great in the regular season, and then both teams get to the playoffs and then do nothing. It's getting annoying. Flex, think they changed the rules after the 2010 GF after that? I mentioned before. Okay, good stuff. I'm looking forward to watching it. Yep. Lockport. It's from Goodfellas. Solid. Oh! You got me on that. You guys totally got me on that one. You did. You got me. I'm reading it again like I did not pick up on that. Lockport did. Lockport nailed that. I didn't even pick up on it. And I've seen Goodfellas 5 gazillion times, and I did not pick up on that, Henry. And look at that. Henry Hill. Like, duh, like makes sense. And then you just said that behind it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Big Rangers fan, Johnny. Yeah, Henry, that's awesome, bro. That is awesome. I love it. I love it, man. That's what makes the basement so great, man, because you can just sit there and there's no reason to BS. When you don't know, you don't know. And when something you should know that you didn't know that passed you, Just now it all, when I reread that, I'm like, how did I miss that? Because I'm in the basement. That's how I missed it. Mikhailov, I knew I chose these teams for a reason. Love how exciting and electric they are. Puck Darley stops when they play each other. Love it. It's incredible, man. Incredible, Mikhailov. Flex, replaying an entire GF because of a draw a week later was stupid. Replaying an entire GF because of a draw? Wow, really? Wow, that is stupid. I didn't know that. Yeah, Henry, oh, Heymanov, yep, Joshi, what's up? Henry, LOL, yes, you guys finally got that. Lockport got that before I did. I didn't even get it, Henry. I'll admit all of it. I didn't even get it until Lockport freaking said, LOL, it's from, where did he say it? Oh, yeah, it's from Goodfellas. Once Lockport said that, I went back, Henry, and reread it. Like, I don't know how the hell I missed that, man. Now I see it. Now I see it. Of course I see it now. But Lockport gets the credit for that because he came in 2 comments after yours, man. So he nailed that almost right away. I was still out in freaking left field somewhere. Manab, nothing much watching YouTube, Indian crime show called CID and You. Wow. Henry Lockport, thanks. Yeah, no doubt, guys, no doubt. Daniel, Blackhawks on a power play. Wow, right off the bat, they're on a power play. The game just started, right, Daniel? Hey, guys, give me credit. I didn't do a bathroom break in between the first and the second period. That's not going to happen between the second and third. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
And we're all about making vision care convenient. That's why we developed the virtual vision test app. Use it to renew your expired glasses or contacts prescription from home with your phone in about 10 minutes. If everything looks good, the doctor will renew your prescription for $15. It's as easy as reading the eye chart at the doctor's office, except you're at home, on your phone, like you probably are right now. Download Virtual Vision Test today.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels. Most of a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
We go back in our Delta Energy Studios after 2 periods, Carolina 3 and Wings 2. Right now, the Audi Energy on the last 100% of the national market. Carolina will do the shot. They're 11-2 in the last 15. Sabres, we found with 6 out of 7. That's the next year. Thompson, 2 goals tonight. 3-2 Buffalo in the second. Second highest goal will be St. Louis brought up a while on Jordan Tyler here. Powerful goal. And after 2 periods, it loses 5, Toronto 4. The Panthers have Eric Stahl and also Mark Stahl, of course, was a former this Eric, 5th of the year. However, we're up 5-3, so the Panthers are 5-3 for the title. This is Nate Eyes. He's the Eyes cameraman for TSN for the World Juniors. He's done this in 2018. He's had kind of a cold field. I think upright people who stand in Kansas State. These are some of the great shots he gets on the ice. I just thought about that one, Nate. And you know what? I think I shoot you. I can't. Okay, I can shoot you. Wow. How about on the ice? Yesterday you were It was all Team USA. Kind of Coach Jake was the team with the photograph in the background by Philly. Great work here by the team. Ultimately, Coach Jake twice second there. Team USA role for the country on the block. We had Canada, Slovakia, the other quarter. Hazard, 37th career, which is due to pass the ever good rock for most ever by a Canadian. Down 22. Cmon tied it. He was taken second overall in the last draft by the Devils. Someone to watch. Tied it up. Slovakia also close to taking the lead. But Thomas kills the net. Amazing save. But great to the score. And Thomas and his a remarkable effort here.
All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Where did I leave off? Daniel, Blackhawks on a power play. I think I left off there. Mikhailov, I seen on the NFL app this morning, they are not playing the Bills-Bengals game this week. Yeah, that's right. They did confirm that they're not playing. I don't know what they're rescheduling on that one. I don't know what they're doing with that. But I did see that earlier today, Mikhailov. Manav, what about Sunday's game against the Pats? That I don't know. I'm still waiting for an update on that. I would think they were going to play that game, right? It probably depends on what happens with Hamlin. I don't know. That's a tough one, Manav. I don't know. Daniel, Blackhawks scored. It's 1-0 Black. They scored on a power play, Daniel? Let's see here, Daniel. 13 minutes left in the first period. 1-0 Blackhawks. Oh my gosh. The Blackhawks are 8-24. Woo! Woo! That is bad. I knew they were bad, but that is bad. 8-24. 8-24. Wow. Anyway, back to this. Daniel, Dad Henry, I wish everybody a happy new year and make that change if necessary in your life in 2023. No doubt, Henry. No doubt. No doubt. Amen. Happy New Year back to you, brother. Yep. Any necessary changes definitely need to be made. Make them. Mikhailov, not sure. Just seen the article headline pop up on my phone this morning. Yeah. Yeah, there's no updates. I mean, if they're not deciding when they're going to play the Bills-Bengals game again, I'm sure they don't have. Trying to grab updates while we're in between periods here. As of right now, it looks like the Bills-Patriots is still scheduled for 1 o'clock on Sunday. Patriots at Bills, 1 o'clock Sunday. That, as of right now, that looks like that game's going to be played. Henry, shout out to Rocca, the basement mascot. Yeah, he's passed out right now. He was full of life at the beginning of the game, though. He was the basement mascot. He was everywhere at the beginning of the period, man. At the beginning of the first period, he was all over the map in here, and then he finally passed out. Manav, thanks, buddy. Keep the updated, please. Flex, 2010 got replayed the next week after a draw between Magpies and the Saints. Wow. Wow. They don't have, wait a minute. Flex. You know, I know about 65% of what's going on in footy, right? So in a grand final, they don't have, like, how does that end in a draw? Why don't they have, you keep playing until somebody wins? Like, how can they allow a draw to even happen in a grand final? Like, I couldn't see that in a Super Bowl. Like, hey, it ended in a tie. What can you do? Like, hockey, same thing. NBA, same thing. Like, Baseball, every sport that I watch, you have in any World Series, NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals, Super Bowl, someone's got to win. How do they have a draw? That's interesting, Flex. I had no idea that you could even have a draw in the grand final, Premiership Cup, the whole thing. Like, how could they have a draw? Is that normal to have a draw and then replay the entire game the next week? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a lot. Huh. Interesting. Daniel, yes. Oh, they scored on a power play. Okay. All right. Lockport. Johnny, have you checked out any of Kabaddi videos? It's been a while since you wrote it down. And it's funny, Lockport, because I just went over with Bruin the list that I have because of the holidays, because of the football, the hockey, everything that's been going on these past few weeks. I haven't watched anything, but everything's still on my list right here. And I'm going to be getting into that list because Bruin emailed me some stuff a little while back that I haven't watched yet either. And I haven't forgotten. You guys know I admit when I forget. I haven't forgotten. I just haven't had the time. But I'm going to check that out, Lockport. Yep, I'm going to check those out, man. It's on the list, dude. It's on the list. And Miracle, Henry Hill, Miracle's on the list too, brother. And Bruin's videos that he sent me in the email. Those three right there. The body videos, Miracle, and Bruin's links that he sent me. All that is the next three that's getting done. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yeah, Bruin, you missed. The Rangers tied up the game, but before we came down from that excitement, they gave up a goal right away. So it's almost the start of the third period. It's 3-2 Hurricanes. True story. The Rangers finally score and tie it up, only to give up an immediate goal right after that. Can't make this up. That's the second time this game they've done that. Tie the game and give up a goal right away. The in-between time, nobody scores. But once we do, they do. Weird. Flex, so now there is an overtime. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was back in 2010. They had to change that, right? Flex, I think that was the first time a draw had ever even happened. Yeah, because you got it just like, you would think they would be ready. What if, that would have been discussed long before any grand finals for whatever year. If it ever came to a draw, this is what we need to do. So, it's weird. All right, well, good. Flex had a look online, been 3 drawn GFs, 48, 77, and 2010. Wow, so it had, you would think after the 77 one, after 1977, so that's almost 30 years. Dang, man, it's like 30 years between all three, 48, 77, 2010. They're all pretty much within 30 years of each other, so they probably figured in 77, yeah, what do we have to worry about a draw for? That's not going to happen for another 30 years. So maybe it'll happen again in 2040, which you can't because you said they have overtime. I'm just being a smart ass. GB, Flex, Collingwood versus North Melbourne. Grand final draw back in the 70s. I think that's what he was referring to, GB, in 77. Flex, all of them was replayed the next week. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I would think here with the risk of injuries alone and player contracts and all the politics that goes into these contracts and what the players can't do, that'd be interesting if they were forced to play an extra game, basically, a whole nother game. That's really interesting, Flex. Wow, I can't even think how that would go over here in the United States with the NBA, NHL, football, baseball. If they force these guys to play another game, an extra game. Wow, that'd be interesting if that happened over here. If anybody's new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling toward what? 5,000 subs short-term goal. 10,000 subs is where we're headed for the big time. Big time. Lockport, how's the Lunicorn? You guys got to get him and Doughboy for the Royal Rumble. Boy, the Royal Rumble's already on us. Lou's doing great, Lockport. Gunnar asked about him earlier. He's doing great, man. He's just working all the time. He's working a lot, but he's doing really well, man. Really well. Yeah, Royal Rumble, Lockport. Royal Rumble is upon us. By the way, Lockport. I did not watch Friday Night SmackDown yet. When John Cena returned, the tag team with Kevin Owens against Roman Reigns. Don't put anything in here. I didn't watch Monday Night Raw either. I have them both recorded. Don't say anything about Cena or Roman Reigns or any of that. I know he just came back Friday. I don't give me any spoilers. I don't know anything about it. I haven't watched them yet. I have them both recorded. And I'm going to be watching those. I got a lot on my plate right now, a lot on it. But I got to watch that too. Daniel, Blackhawks didn't score on second power play. Good. 8-24. I'm still letting that settle in. 8-24. The Blackhawks are 8-24. Wow. Yes, Lockport, definitely doing those. 80s and 90s WWF vids. Definitely doing those. Got to go down memory lane with that. Definitely going down that. The Four Horsemen. How about starting with that, Lockport? Four Horsemen. Then going on to DX. Attitude Era. The whole thing, man. We're going to do it all. Yes! Yes! What a shot! What a shot! That's what I'm talking about. Shoot it. Don't pass it. Shoot it. He didn't even see that coming. Kochetkov didn't even see that coming. Panarin, man. What a shot by Panarin. What a shot. Amari or whoever was in here earlier needed Panarin to get 2 shots on goal tonight. He got 2, 1, and this great shot after the faceoff. Look at the pass up to Panarin. Here he comes right around the bend. Right at the top of the key. I'm using basketball terms. What a shot. 3-3. Now, here's an idea for the Rangers. Here's an idea. Don't give up an immediate goal right now. What a shot. Yo, this was like an NBA pick and roll right here. Adam Fox picked off the guy chasing Panarin, left him wide open, took the shot, and scored. That looked like an NBA pick and roll right there. I mean, textbook pick and roll. That's what we're going to call that. Even though we don't use that term in hockey, we're going to use it anyway. Adam Fox was the picked off the guy on Panarin. Panarin rolled in for the score. Mika just faked himself out and lost the puck. Now here they go. See the Canes coming right back in our zone. Get it out. There you go. Clear it out. This period just started where he tied it up right away. That's what we needed to do. Flex, think the city of Melbourne loved the replays as they would have made so much money on everyone coming to the game. Oh, yeah, the MSG. The MCG is the big one. That's the big stadium, right? Over 100,000 people get fit in there, right? Or more than that. Manav, great wrestling back in those days, Lockport. Oh, man, the wrestling back then was awesome. Hacksaw, Jim Duggan. You guys are going to get me rolling on the wrestling now. Flex, our contracts for AFL aren't as extreme as USA, I don't think. Yeah. It probably isn't, Flex, because guys here, oh, man, they'd be flipping out if they had to play an extra game, especially a Super Bowl. Like, yeah. That would be very strange. The players' unions, they have all types of things. Another quick shot on net. Quick shot on net by Goodrow. I'm loving that they're putting the puck on net. I'm loving it, guys. That's what you're supposed to do. Put the puck on net. Stop passing it around forever. Goodrow, quick shot, good glove save, whatever the case. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been screaming about for game after game after game. Lockport, you know what, Manav? I think Johnny would like Kabaddi. Super intense and fast-paced game. I think you would dig it. I'm going to check it out, Lockport. I'm definitely checking it out, brother. Flex, the money isn't big. I mean, the Cats players go surfing during the week between games, run farms and stuff. Oh, yeah, it can't be as much then. There's certain things players aren't allowed to do during the season in their contracts, especially in the hard-hitting sports like hockey and football. So I don't know. I don't know what, the clauses are in these contracts, but I know they're not allowed to play any pickup games, during seasons. And they really don't want them doing it in the offseason. They don't want these guys getting hurt. There's Lafreniere, if you guys even realize he's even playing today. Mikhailov, it's 3-3. It's 3-3, Mikhailov. 3-3, 3-3. The Rangers, Artemi Panarin scored with like the first 30 seconds of the third period. He tied it up. And believe it or not, the Rangers have not given up a quick goal right back. 3-3, 17:37 left in the game. Mikhailov. It might go to overtime. Why? Because every time it seems I do a Ranger game, we go to overtime. I think 3 out of the last 5 games Ranger games I've done have all gone to overtime. Daniel score bolts. Pat Maroon scored, huh? Wow, Daniel, you don't see that very often. Pat Maroon is an old school enforcer more than he is a goal scorer. Wow, Pat Maroon, that's about one of the last names I think I would see when you tell me the Lightning scored. Lockport, yeah, early days of NWO and crossover with Rivalry, WCW. Those were the days. NWO, New World Order. That's when you had Hollywood Hogan. Oh, my gosh. Joe, he's right there. Another shot. Vinny was right there. Vinny had it. I thought he was going to put it in. Good save. Boy, this rookie goalie for the Canes is playing, man. Look at Lafreniere come around, pass it right to Vinny. That was perfect pass, man. Lindgren, I said Lafreniere. Lindgren, I said Lindgren right the first time. Lindgren put it right on him, man. I don't know how Sam Rosen does all the play-by-play. I grab a number, man. Like it might show like, there's 88. It might show it like this, and I'm just assuming this number. Like I did with Kako earlier. I called him Kravtsov. I didn't see the 2 or the 7. I just saw the 4. Kravtsov 74 and Kako is 24. So when the first number's covered up, I just yell a name. I got a 50% chance that I'm going to be right. Come on, Panarin, let's go. Move it back up. Rangers looking aggressive. Finally looking aggressive. We have 4 shots this period with 16 minutes to go, and they only have 0 shots. Another shot and save. Look at the Rangers coming out like gangbusters on this period. That's what I'm talking about. They've been flat the whole game. Good hit. Good hit. Yeah, the Rangers are playing to win this period, man. They're playing to win now. Now we're looking like the Rangers. Oh, come on. That was a weak pass, dude. Come on, Kreider. That pass was terrible, man. You're way better than that. Where are we at? Flex, don't forget to share Discord link before you end the stream. Oh, my gosh. Flex, had you not brought that up, I would have forgotten. Let me look at that, man. Daniel, I used to watch wrestling on a small black and white TV. Haystack, Calhoun, Killer Kowalski. Wow. Bob Backlund. Those days, Bob Backlund. How about that for a name, Daniel? Bob Backlund. King Harley Race, was he around way back then? I know Andre the Giant, Bob Backlund for sure. Oh, man, you guys got my mind rolling on wrestling right now. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Move it up. Move it up. Flex, some teams are more strict than others with their contracts, and I think it shows in the culture. Probably does. Probably does, man. It shows out here, too. Daniel, I read that. Flex read that. Gunner, across the league, teams are lighting the stadiums up with white, red, and blue for Hamlin. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's awesome. And he's going to be fine, man. Sounds like he's on recovery road. Sounds like tomorrow we're going to hear a lot of good news. A lot of good news tomorrow. And shout out to the EMS guys. Shout out to the EMS that handled that perfectly. He didn't lose any oxygen to where he's going to get enough. He didn't lose much oxygen to where he's going to have brain damage. They saved him big time. His heart apparently stopped on the field. They revived him, and he didn't get any damage to his brain for lack of oxygen. Shout out to the EMS Shout out to those first responders that got there, man. That is monstrous. The whole way down, right down to the commentating afterwards. No one's been through this before. So that was wow. 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 That's awesome to hear, Gunner. Flex, nearly every game I've watched on You React To has been OT. I know it, Flex. I'm the overtime king with the Rangers. I know I did 3 games in a row that went to overtime. And the ones that I didn't, the Rangers got blown out in. Now it's like 3-3. I guarantee it's going to go to overtime. Igor! Big Bear, I see why you're saying that. Igor! What a save. What saves, plural. And again, our defense, Big Bear, was doing what? Watching, not playing. Daniel, Bob Backlund stopped at the firehouse when I was working. Really? That is awesome, Daniel. Bob Backlund. Wow, man. Good hit. Good hit, VC. Hold on a second. Flex, not enough respect for the first. Yeah, dude, these guys were incredible yesterday, considering that no one's dealt with this in a whole generation. Not since Chucky Hughes apparently died back in 71, 70. I don't know the exact date on that, but it was like early 70s, late 60s, somewhere around there. The last time a football player had something this serious and passed away. Well, he actually did pass away. Thank goodness Hamlin sounds like he's not going to. He's going to be with us for a long time. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Anybody new in the base, subscribe, bell notice, like button. I'm looking for that Discord, Flex. By the way, guys, I got Discord. I'm going to put the link in there. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I'm going to put it in there for you guys. Oh, Trouba trade. True. Take a ride on the Trouba train coming to a town near you. Trouba has laid him out. Speaking of Trouba train, where'd Michael go? Hamlin's GoFundMe for the kids is up to $5.5 million. My goodness, man. He can, wow. Come on, Panarin, move it up. That wasn't offsides on the Rangers. We'll take that because that sure looked like offsides. 11:40 left in the third. 3-3 tie. Hey, Flex, are you able to see this game where you are? Probably not. Can you see the hockey playoffs and the NBA playoffs? Baseball? Over there, you got to have packages. Shoot that, man. Come on. We're right there. I'm liking Ben Harper, too, by the way. He's been working out really well on defense. Good team up with Schneider over there. Daniel, he wasn't tall, but had huge shoulders. Yeah. Crazy, man. Daniel, man, when I started watching wrestling, by the way, guys, it's 3-3 tie. It's about 11 minutes left in the third. We're at commercial right now. Commercial. So I'm going to talk about wrestling for a freaking minute. When I started watching wrestling, WrestleMania 1 had just come out. Mr. T, Hulk Hogan, we know the whole deal. Roddy Piper, Mr. Wonderful, all that, right? Brutus the Barber, Beefcake. You had Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That was like my favorite wrestler when I was a kid. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Who didn't love Hacksaw Jim Duggan, man? That guy was awesome. You had Rick Rude and Jake the Snake Roberts, George the Animal Steel. Come on, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. These guys were amazing. Jerry Lawler. You know what I was thinking of? What? Rick Martel. Arrogance. He sprayed arrogance on people. Rick Martel. That's the guy I was trying to think of, along with Honky Tonk Man and Big Boss Man and Andre the Giant and so on. What do we got? Lockport, haha, Bob Backlund and the cross-faced chicken wing. Dirty finish move. Yup, Lockport really is. And by the way, you know my favorite tag team, just because they were hilarious? Game's back on. I'm going to go back to hockey, but I'll just throw this in there. My favorite tag team for humor, for humor, because we all know the Road Warriors was the greatest tag team ever. But my humor tag team was the Bushwhackers. The Bushwhackers was the greatest, hilarious tag team out there. Look at Truba on Shnedikoff, man. Just laid him out. Truba train. You just took a ride on the Truba train there, buddy. Nikos, another cellar dweller accounted for. Nikos in the base. What's up, Nikos? Come on, Rangers, you have this. Greetings from Charlotte. What's up, Nikos? That's right, Rangers are going to have this, man. But I said we're probably going to go to overtime. Why? Because I'm doing the game. Lately, when I've been doing Ranger games, we've been going to overtime. Flex, no, can't watch barely any of it without paying extra or for KO. Even the playoffs, Flex? Even the playoffs? Even for the NFL? I think you guys said you get a lot of the NFL over there, right? Big Bear. Harper has been great, super consistent. Never find yourself cussing his name. Nope, never do. You never hear me yelling at Harper at all. And really not that much at Schneider. Our defense, the guys that should not be letting us down that are standing around too much, honestly, are the guys you wouldn't expect. Truba, Keandre, Adam Fox, and Ryan Lindgren, of all people. These four guys are our top four guys on defense. And they all have their moments of just standing around. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Flex, I sit at my PC watching most of the time, so I have scores on a monitor. You on another and a video game on another. That's living right there, Flex. That's living right there, brother. You got monitor for me, monitor for the scores, and playing video games. That's what's going on there. Come on, Keandre, shoot that. 9:40 left in the third, guys. Let's go. We're in the second half of the last period. Another shot. Oh, he scored. Well, he scored. Yes. Yes. Keandre scored. I said he was going to score tonight. I said he was going to score. There it is. There it is. That's what's up. Good shot, Keandre. See? That's what I'm talking about right there. Beautiful. Look at Mika dumps it in. Keandre tipped it right off his stick, right in the net. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lockport, the model, Rick Martel. Man, remember Rick Martel? Yup, he had the arrogance. He would spray arrogance on people. Oh, man, come on, Lockport. These are the days, man. Those were the days. Oh, here comes the basement mascot right now. Come here, buddy. All right, right. Here he is. He's back. I don't know what I did with his Ranger jersey. I got to find it. I don't know what I did with it, guys. I don't know what I did with it. So he has no jersey on tonight. Daniel, Chief J Strongbow. Wow. Wow. Chief J. My gosh. I can see now that these names are going to be coming strong the rest of this game. Sid Vicious, Manav. Great name. Psycho Sid. Great name. Great name, Manav. Gunna, Johnny, if you could pick one retired or traded player from the last 12 years, playoff drought years of the Jets to get back, who would it be? Ooh, so I can't pick from the 09 or 10 teams. If I could pick one retired or traded player from the last 12 years to get back, who would it be? If you guys are waiting for me to say Geno Smith, you're wrong. I'm not going to say that. That's a good question, Gunnar. We've had a lot of crap, garbage on the team for the last 12 years. I'd take Ryan Fitzpatrick back. There's somebody I would take back. I would take Ryan Fitzpatrick back. You know what Ryan Fitzpatrick right now, today, would have done with this Jets team? Way more than the guys we have. I'm going to think on that one, Gunnar. That's a great question, Gunnar, and I don't want to answer it too fast. I'm just throwing Fitzpatrick out there because he's the best quarterback we've had in the past 12 years. So I'll throw him out there, but I'm going to think on that one, Gunnar. I'm going to think on that one. That's a good question because the Jets, the last 12 years, have had a lot of crappy players, man. Let me think on that, Gunnar. I will get back to you on that. Nikos, George the Animal, Superfly Snooker, Nasty Boys, and Macho Man. Wrestling was so entertaining back then. Missed those days. Yo, wrestling's coming back, though, Nikos. Triple H is running the show now. He took over from Vince McMahon in creativity, and he's doing it. He's bringing back stables, tag teams, attitudes. Dude, watch out. Triple H is rebuilding wrestling now, man. John Cena's back now. Don't tell me anything, guys. I recorded it. Do not tell me anything of the Cena, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Sam. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. And I didn't watch Monday Night Raw either. I got to catch up on both of those. Flex. With my fetch box, I get 2 ESPN channel ones, like a score update show, and the other one has one game, and it's normally like Cowboys or Patriots, the big teams. Yeah, that sounds about right. Patriots or Cowboys. Patriots or Cowboys. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, Flex. That sounds like the teams they would show. But yet when they want to impress England, they send teams over to England that are like, the Falcons and the Texans, right? I mean, like, they'll send teams over there nobody cares about. They didn't do that this year for anybody that's about to say they didn't play over there this year, Johnny. I know they didn't. I'm just saying they don't send exciting teams over there. That's just my point. That's all. Come on now. 8:39 left in the third. Hold on. Let's get another goal. How about an insurance goal? How about an insurance goal? Like in baseball, an insurance run? We need an insurance goal. Yep. Daniel, Miss Elizabeth. Yes, Miss Elizabeth. Macho Man's right-hand lady. Yep. Flex. Always have Discord open as well since I run my own server for when I used to stream gaming and fitness on Twitch. Bruin, you are living the life. Who's got it better than Flex? Right, Bruin. He's living the life. Who's got it better than Flex? Guy goes to the gym. He's big as hell. If you haven't seen him, he's on IG under Flex Jordan. So if you want to check it, he's got a great family. The dude's on computers, got all monitors. Who's got it better than Flex? Rangers on a power play. 2 minutes. Power play. Let's go. 8:25 left in the game. Let's get another. We need an insurance goal. Manab, they only show replays in India. They only show replays in India. Oh, of games. They only show the replays of games. Wow. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Fox, put that on net. This is the most goals Pechetkov has given up in a while. They're showing for Carolina. Big Bear, Beauty by Miller. Yeah, Keandre, that was a great tip-in, man. Great tip-in. That's what we needed, man. Daniel, the Graham brothers. Wow, Daniel, you're coming out. Who am I thinking of now? Holy crap, Daniel, that's a great name, the Graham brothers. Wow. Remember the Von Erichs? How about that sad story of that family? The Von Erich wrestling family? Boy, that is so. You guys haven't seen the documentary on the Von Erichs? That is some crazy, like, curse on that family. I don't know what happened in that family to have a couple of suicides from these wrestlers and the whole, man. That's crazy stuff, man. $7:37 minute left in the power play. Another shot on net. Let's see. Where are we at? Graham Brothers. Sal, welcome in. Sal, welcome into the basement. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Darrell Revis in prime, brother. I agree with you, but this is the last 12 years, Sal. It's the last 12 years, so it has to be after 2010. The last 12 years. I would have said Darrell Revis right off the bat, Sal. But we're talking the last 12 years. So we can't include the playoff teams. I know they were within the last 12 years, but we're talking from the last time on, because I'll take Darrelle Revis, LaDainian Tomlinson if he's unretired. Yeah, Darrelle Revis is next to Deion Sanders, to me, greatest cover corner of all time, next to Deion Sanders. He shut down every top receiver of his era, Darrelle Revis. Revis on. Tom Brady and Peyton Manning didn't throw to Revis' side if they didn't have to. That alone tells you the cover corner Darrelle Revis was. You have to go to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, top 5 quarterback of all time. These two guys didn't throw to Darrelle Revis' side. That says it all right there. I don't have to say anything more. Deion Sanders, to me, is the only cover corner that was better than Revis. Period. And I'm not being biased. I'm being for real. Bruin beats sending teams like the Cowboys and the Patriots. You know what? That's true. And that's but Bruin, those are the teams that people over there would want to see. The Cowboys, they should have the Cowboys play the Patriots in England. Gunner, for Buffalo, I'd like Fred Jackson or Stevie Johnson. Stevie Johnson, interesting. Fred Jackson was good. Fred Jackson was really good. Stevie Johnson, good one. You know, 6:36, it's a 4-on-4 right now, but there's a second gone. So now Carolina is on the power play. They're 1 up for 1:40 left on their 5-on-4 right now. Rangers do not give up a goal with 6:22 left in the game. Oh, go for the short-handed. Go, shoot it. VC, good steal. Went right up there and tried to get a short-handed goal. Didn't play around, didn't pass, went and shot it. That's what he was saved, but that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Good play by VC. Good play, Jimmy. Fred Jackson, Stevie Johnson. Wow. Boy, oh boy. John Sally, Bret and Owen Hart, another tragedy. What about his brother, man? What a tragedy for Owen Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart, another great. Razor Ramon. We were talking about NWO, Razor Ramon and Kevin Nash. And, you know, we already talked about Hollywood Hogan and Macho. I mean, come on. Guys, man. Come on, 2 of the greatest. Look at those bobbleheads. 2 of the greatest. Now we'll put them right over here for now. Anyway, a minute left in the power play, 5:49 left in the game. Rangers holding on to a 4-3 lead. Let's hold on to it and get another goal. How about them apples? John Sally, Bret Hart, just read that. That's where I left off. Flex. Looks good from the outside looking in, but without going into anything, life's a struggle as of late. But that's enough of that. That's all right, Flex. Good save, Igor. Good save. Igor. Let's go. Get it. Good. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Canes. We're going to kill it off and get back to, we'll be back at full strength in 38 seconds. Canes are driving up the lane right now. Come on, get in there. Put the pressure on them. I know we're on a penalty kill. Put the pressure on them. Don't just stand there. I'm believing aggression out on the fields. Aggressive. Foot on the gas. Let's go. No, he's too close. Get it out of there. Clear that. 9 seconds left. Clear it out. Back to full strength, guys. Back to full strength. 4:45 left in the game. Rangers up 4-3. This will bring us within 8 points of first place. Let's go, Rangers. Hold on to this thing. Just checking something out here, guys. Just looking for other updates. 4:17 left in the third. Rangers Dumped it back into the Kane side. Last 12, wait, hold on, let me back up. Flex, Hardy Boy, oh boy. Flex, I was born in the 90s, so a lot of these wrestling names are before my time. That's okay. You were born in the 90s, so you probably saw the tail end of the DX, right? Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid, Stone Cold, Rock, Road Dogg, DX. Come on. You know these names, Flex? That should be around your time. You know, Big Show. Booker T. Booker T. Another legendary wrestler. Mark Henry, another legendary wrestler. Those names should sound familiar. Mark Henry's legendary, period, in the Olympics, strongest man. He still owns a lot of Olympic records for bench pressing and lifting, man. Mark Henry, no joke. No joke. Lockport, yeah, the Von Erich, boy, man, that Von Erich. Anybody that has not seen a Von Erich documentary, look for it on YouTube. There's some area, watch the Von Erich story. That was a wrestling family. The tragedies in that family is out of this world. Like, you wouldn't expect the family to absorb one of these tragedies. They absorb a bunch of tragedies, and you got to watch it. I can't sit here and explain the whole thing. Lockport, last 12 years for Bills, I'll take Terrell Owens, Diggs, and T.O. would be scary. Oh, man, T.O. would be scary. I mean, if I'm going to go back 12 years, and I'm going to go back to what, 2010? So I'll take Thomas Jones from the Jets. Thomas Jones was great. I'll take him. Antonio Cromartie. You can get with Revis. I mean, I was doing 12 years of not making the playoffs, or last time I made the playoffs, but 2010 technically is in the last 12 years. I'll take LaDainian Tomlinson. Alan Faneca on the line. I'll take him. It's funny, though, quarterback-wise, I'm taking Ryan Fitzpatrick over any quarterback the Jets have had, from Mark Sanchez to, yes, Geno too, to so on and so on. I would take Ryan Fitzpatrick as my quarterback of the Jets the last 12 years. I'd take him right now. I would take him literally right now at his age right now. For this season, not for upcoming. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. Bruins, send other teams people want to watch. Send other teams people want to watch, like the Bills. There you go. Right, there you go. Thomas, welcome into the basement, Thomas. That's Rocco, the basement mascot. Rocco, the basement mascot. Gunner, I don't count someone like T.O. who came here at the end of his career for one season. Well, you can. I mean, if you're going to take a retired or a traded player, you can. LaDainian Tomlinson was only on the Jets for 2 years. That's it. I'll take him. Thomas Jones was only around on the Jets for 2-3 years. I'll take him. Ryan Fitzpatrick was on the Jets for like 2 years. I'll take him. Because every other Jet quarterback was garbage. Manav, there you go. You answered the question. There you go. Flex, what's the average percentage teams get a shorthanded goal on a power play? Oh, boy, I don't know the average percentage, but it happens. It happens. I'd have to look up the actual average percentage, but it definitely happens. It happens more than not, Flex. Shorthanded goal, because these guys on the power play, they're all pressing up down on the other team's net in the other team's zone. So one of those four guys, most power plays are 5-on-4. I'm just going off. Come on, shoot that. 2:50 left in the game. Your average power play, Flex, is going to be 5-on-4. There are 5-on-3s and 4-on-3s. Let's just go with the standard power plays, 5-on-4. So when those five guys are pressing down on the other team's net, one of those four guys just steals a pass. They could be gone to the races, one-on-one breakaway, just like that. That's how those shorthanded goals happen, just like that. You time a pass right, you jump in and steal it, and you're stealing it while you're skating. It's like a receiver catching a pass in a full sprint. Gone to the races. You and the goalie now. The goalie, the last line of defense. Anybody new in the base, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. Lockport. LOL, right? Gonna bring in T.O. instead of OBJ. He recently ran a 4.40. Yeah, T.O. is in incredible shape. Incredible shape. As much as people or teammates or players didn't like T.O., not one of them ever said the guy didn't show up prepared and ready to play. He did every week. He did. Daniel, I met King Kong Bundy. What a dude. Really? He was a jerk, huh, Daniel? I know he's passed away since then. Wow. Some, you know what? Unfortunately, some entertainers and sports players, some guys aren't what we think they are. That's going to happen. Manav, King Kong Bundy was on a Married with Children. That episode was very, very funny. I remember that. He was also in a Richard Pryor movie named Moving. It's a pretty good movie. Pretty good movie from the 80s. King Kong Bundy was in that as well. Big Bear, I love that Crides try to Michigan. That is the play of the night, Big Bear. I wish you would have scored it. I wish you would have scored it, man. Flex, I'm looking up that Discord right now while they have a break in the action here. Yeah, that's right, Big Bear. That was awesome that Kreider even tried it. That puck slipped off the stick, though. I thought he was going to pull that off. That would have been amazing. Let's see. Let me find this, Flex. Well, hold on, Flex. I don't know. You know me. I just got this, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this yet. Two and a half minutes left. 2.5 minutes left. Bring it, Mika, bring it. Flex, I'll get it and drop it in the IG for you, man. I'll drop it in here at some point. 2 minutes left in the third, 1.5 minutes left on the power play. So we're going to be on a power play for the rest of the game. We're going to be on a power play the rest of the game, guys. No! We saved that. Oh my gosh, I thought that was in. Even the crowd jumped up. Flex, I used to do Booker T's spin, really, when I was drunk as a teen, legal driving age 18 in Australia. Also 18 to drive without an adult in the car. Wow, okay. Wow, you did Booker T, man. Booker T is awesome, dude. That was an incredible, legendary wrestler. Lockport. Excuse me. Hold on, let me back up. John. APA, JBL, and Ron Simmons. Wow, and then why don't you throw in IRS? IRS in there too. IRS, $1 Million Man, Vince. Remember $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase's bodyguard, Vince? Oh, man, we got all the names going. Got all the names going. 1:30 left in the third period. 47 seconds left on the power play and counting. Let's go, Rangers. What a big win this will be. It's put us within 8 points of first place. Keep going. Look at Keandre. He's everywhere, man. They have the goalie pulled. We're down in their end. Come on, Rangers. Score. We're in their end where they have no goalie. Shoot it. Shoot it, Keandre. Come on. That's it. That's the nail. That's the nail right there. Filipino putting it on the empty net. Great passing around. That's it. That's the nail. Big win for the Rangers today. 1:03 left in the game. 1:03 left in the game, technically, but we got this nailed down now. Lockport, Booker T is a huge Bills fan. He did a hype video 1 week for like 10 or 15 years ago. Wow, really? That long ago? Check that video out, Johnny. LOL, on top of your 200 plus. Yeah, on top of the 200 plus I got to watch. On top of Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw, which I also got to catch up on before Friday night gets here again, and I'll be a week behind. I have fallen 2 weeks behind before in wrestling. That is not fun to catch up on, and I will watch them. So I gotta catch up right away. 10 to 15 years ago. Wow. Flex, day one of the 5-day cricket test match. I don't know anything about cricket, Flex. I don't even know what to say on that. I'm being honest with you. I don't know anything about cricket. 40 seconds left in the third. Not saying I don't like it. I just don't know anything about it. Lockport, LOL. Sorry, Johnny. It was 2021. What? 10 to 15 years ago. 2021 was like last year. Not 10 to 15. Oh, that's right, Lockport, because you're in the basement. That's why you made that mistake, Lockport. You're in the basement. Manab, go Australia in the cricket match, Flex. Flex, don't forget to follow Johnny's socials, IG, and Twitter account, and join the Discord when he gets the link. The Big Show had its own TV show recently, did he? Yes, he did. Rangers win. Rangers win 5-3. Took out the #1 team. We beat them. We're coming back. We're up to 48 points now. We're 8 points behind the Hurricanes and 1 point behind the Capitals. So we're there, guys. We're there. Tonight, Mika's the guy tonight. Mika had a goal, an assist, 20 minutes of ice time, and a +1 rating. That's what we're talking about. Mika, by the way, has 4 goals in the last 3 games. I'll read a few more of these. Flex, I'm going to get you that Discord link. I literally just had it set up. So I'll IG it to you, man. Probably tomorrow, maybe later, Flex. You know me by now. I'm not going to be, I can't promise I'm going to do it right after this. I'm going to eat dinner. But I'm going to get you the link. I'll get everybody the link, and I'll put it out in my community post, and I'll IG it to you, Flex. Let me read off a few of these guys, and I'm out of here. Daniel, start a second period in Chicago. Wow, that's right. You guys start a little bit later in Chicago. That's why. Mikhail, Igor is coming up. I lost you there, Mikhail. If you dropped off the screen the minute I started reading it. Igor coming up in the clutch this period. Amen. Hell yeah. Yes, he is. That is Igor, man, all day. Gunner, my drought offense is quarterback Fitz, Tyrod. Okay. I'm with you on that. Wide receiver, Eric Molds. Wow. Stevie Johnson, Lee Evans. Those are some names. Eric Molds. I haven't thought about that name in a long time, Gunner. Good call there. Tight end, Scott Chandler. Jackson, yep, LaShawn McCoy, yep. O-line, Eric Woods, Peters, Richie Incognito. Great lineman. Wow. Way out there somewhere in outer space. Mikhailov, go Rangers. Massive win. That's right. Big Bear, Rangers win. Night, guys, night, guys, night, guys. Everybody's saying night. Daniel, good night. Manav, good night. Good night, everybody. Night, 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 night. Flex, Rangers, Rangers, Rangers. Captain Insano. How do we forget? John, good one. John, that was a good one. Captain Insano, Big Show. Yeah, hell yeah, Captain Insano. Oh, don't get me started on the water boy, man. Great one. Good call, John. Big Bear, Streak Busters. Hell yeah, that's what we said. Streak Busters today. That 14-on-14 penalty kills they've had the Hurricanes, that was gone. Out of here. Manav, good night, Johnny and Rock. Love you guys forever. Manav, Rock and I love you too very much, Manav. We love all the cellar dwellers, man. Big Bear, great game, Johnny. Have a great night, my friend. Yep, Manav, you too, buddy. Everybody's saying good night. Everybody, Flex, Lockport, Spirit Squad. Lockport, you brought them up before. Spirit Squad. I'll end it on that because I said that 3MB. Remember this, Lockport? You and I had this discussion over the summer, I think during the Yankee horrendous games, right, of August. I said 3MB, Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and McIntyre, right? I said they were the worst 3-man crew ever, worst stable ever, and you brought up Spirit Squad. That I had to hit the brakes on my statement with 3MB. Spirit Squad was awful. 3MB was really bad, though. It's just, wow. Man, I remember having that discussion, Lockport. Anyway, later, guys. Yes, take it easy, fellas. Flex, have a good night, everyone. Flex, Scotty Too Hottie. We will end it on that name, Scotty Too Hottie. Flex, I will get you the Discord link. Thank you. Thank you to everybody else that came in and dropped in. OG cellar dwellers, new cellar dwellers, and brand new people today. Anyway, subscribe, bell notice, like button. I'm Johnny Basement. He's Rocco, Basement Mascot. We are Out of here. See you on the next live stream, which I don't, you know what? I'll post it. I don't even know when that's going to be. All right, guys, out.